Delayed reaction.
What?
Hello and welcome to the Velveteen Lounge. As you can hear, my voice is fried today. So
Toast.
yes, I'm going to try not to project too much because I'm shot. But hello, welcome.
Hello,
welcome.
everybody.
We have two people watching.
Hi,
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Good to see
First
you.
out of the gate. Woohoo.
Yay. All
Good
right.
stuff. Get this down. Do
So
that.
we have big plans this evening.
We're ambitious, and as you might have seen, if you had taken a look at our prelude or preview that you drop on people, we are going to build a gingerbread house.
While drinking.
Yeah,
Hi,
while drinking.
Errol. Good to see you.
Whilst drinking. Does that sound
Yes.
wise? Does that sound shrewd to you? Well, we're about to find out just how shrewd that all is. But it looks like fun. And we've seen these for years. We've all seen these for years at the supermarket. There are various kits and whatnot. Sometimes bakeries will sell their own
Hi,
house-made
Casey.
gingerbread,
Good
and
to
it's super
see
fun.
you.
Those were ambitious. Bake their own gingerbread, make their own icing. I'm like, just buy it. Bang.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You might get time for that nonsense.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
But guess what, Martha Stewart? You
Hi,
and your
Julie.
full
Good to
staff.
see you.
You got the time for gingerbread? Go to town. Sounds lovely.
Yeah.
In the meantime, the kit has everything you need.
Hi, Mom. Good to see
And
you.
it's got little things to help you, like put the roof on and everything. So we're going to find out just how easy this is. This says easy build roof holder. So
We'll see.
we'll see. We'll see. We being the show that actually will try cocktails, drinks on the air, and if they're terrible, we'll tell you about it. We'll look at a formula and say that's terrible. Try it. And say, yep, that's exactly right. That is terrible. We will actually play cocktail roulette on ourselves. We did go live for 24 hours last December 31st.
Yes, happy 2 weeks till Christmas Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I know. But
Bang.
I had a
2 weeks.
Oh,
2
hi,
weeks.
Eric. Good to see
weeks.
you. I had a project that I was like, when am I going to do this? When am I going to do this? When am I going to do this? I did it today. So yay.
You did it. Awesome.
You're going to make, yes, Casey, were you going to make the gingerbread house over the course of the evening? So
That's what I'm talking about.
That's our plan.
Remember, easy roof.
That's our plan.
Widget. Was easy build roof holder. That's what we're talking about. We'll find out how easy is.
Hi,
easy.
Eric.
Let's just leave this like this. Boom.
Good to see you.
House.
Yes. So
anyway, these kits are all over your supermarket. This one is coming to you from who made this? Give and Go Prepared Foods Corp. That's very
Give
exciting.
and Go Prepared Foods Corp.
I thought it was going to say Wilton. Anyway.
Hi, Robbie. Good to see you here.
Comes complete with the gingerbread pieces, the frosting to hold it all together, the glue, all of the gumdrops and stuff that I don't even eat that we're going to put on this thing. And at the end of this, we'll have this fun thing, perhaps with even a couple little guys to go along with it. We do have some gingerbread men. Anyway, so here we go.
Oh, it comes with men?
It comes with men. See?
Oh.
2 men. The man from men. The men from gingerbread.
I might want to make mine into a girl. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be a gingerbread gal.
We'll see.
Hi,
gal. Gettysburg, ma'am. Yes, 2 weeks till Christmas.
Maybe it's the gal from Ginger, Ginger.
Yeah.
What does that acronym stand for?
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, well, without further ado, I'm going to head over to the
bar cam
and make myself a drink.
Bar cam.
I'm going to leave my lights here while I do this. Okay, so
unless you get tangled,
we've muted. Well, not muted, but turned down.
Turn down the audio.
The bar cam. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to make.
Yeah.
I'm making something I'm calling the gingerbread man.
2
ounces of bourbon, a 1/4 ounce Barrow's Intense ginger liqueur, a 1/2 ounce Giffard Vanille de Madagascar, which is vanilla liqueur. 3/4 of an ounce fresh lemon juice, and a dash of orange bitters. Shake with ice and strain into a cocktail glass. Optional. Top with a splash of Prosecco. I am going to avail myself of that option. So I'm going to go grab
the Prosecco.
And then proceed to make my drink so I can start.
You're going to proceed to
going to town on this gingerbread house.
Okay.
So I'll go to the bar camp. Let's all go to the bar camp.
Let's all go to
first
the
snowfall
camp.
there, Eric.
Okay.
Yeah, we've had.
You go.
We've had some
I can wield this. Could you pass
me
me my water before you get too far, please?
Where is it?
It's right there on the corner.
Oh.
Watch out for the bar camp. La 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 la.
Okay. I'm sure that looks
There we
great.
go. This is
Okay,
isn't that great? I just reach out, boom. It's like tape heads or something. Yoink! What? How did you do that? All right, much better. So fun. The bar camp is a lot of fun. We've done that when we've been out in the tiki room. When we're behind the bar in the tiki room, it's very crowded, and you always have to go and get stuff. And then I'm like slipping around, slipping back, avoiding cameras, stepping over stuff, and it's like, what a nightmare. This is, if you're doing this live, you're really being very ginger, so to speak, about how you go about this whole process. It's all nuts. So anyway, we developed the bar cam there, which was great because you could just sit down and then repair to the bar, make a drink, take it back, take a drink, take it back. I made a drink, I took it back. I made a drink, I took it back. So, and what else do we have? First snowfall. Did you notice? Did you note that already? That was Eric was noting that. Snowfall. So yeah, that's interesting. We have had that too. We have, I think, 2 snowfalls. Mm-hmm. There was one right around Thanksgiving, right after Thanksgiving, like a day after, when we went out with Christy and Jeff. And
it snowed before Thanksgiving.
Oh, we did it too. So that's like the 3rd we've had, because we had one recently that was super slushy. The one after Thanksgiving was also super slushy. It didn't really last because I think the temperature was a little too much for it. Not that it was warm, but we got it was just this crazy blizzard thing while we're having a few drinks at our local cider mill. And we're like, well, we got out of there and it's like, nothing. Anyway.
Crazy blizzard thing.
So, yeah, bingo.
That's a good name.
And apparently in Harrisburg, Gettysburg has had first snowfall a week or 2. Yeah, it stuck to the grass. That was it. We actually had some of the backyard that was still there days later because it was in the very shady spot. So that's the kind of stuff. So people are getting it. Yeah, we're getting it. We've already had a few. We're going to get more. I have fingers crossed that by the end of the year we get like diddly, because we're going to get plenty in February. I'll take it then, because that's when I expect it. Before I really want it, I don't want it. There, that's like my amazing thing to say of the day. You can take that and you can put that on a sampler, people. We have a comment here that gingerbread house ain't going to make itself. Correct, sir. However, it's not going to make itself without drinks. So we're going to wait for that, shall we? Mm-hmm. That's the stuff.
Drinks coming.
Drink coming. I like the bar cam. Bar cam is actually sort of like a low angle shot, which is fun. It's a little dark over there, but you get great effects of all the lights that we have going on. It took us literally until today to get this place looking like we wanted. It has looked good behind the bar for a broadcast, of course, because we got, she took care of all the album covers and all the decor. The lighting looks really fab. The lighting was there mostly. Actually, I think you already put that lighting up a few months ago.
Yes.
But the rest of it was come more recently. And then the decor on top of the bar and like the thing that holds the candy cane straws, that kind of stuff. So that's all been coming in and looks fab. Looks absolutely fab. That was great. The rest of the house was another thing. Like on December 1st, you had a gig, I think.
Yes.
So I go outside and deck out the front of the house, except I didn't get the lights on the side of the house, and I didn't get Santa up. So I got Santa up on an 8th, literally a week later, him on the roof. I get the lights to the side of the house. I get to the clips on. I put up last year. I put the first light up, it shatters. Second one shatters. I'm like, these are useless. I guess I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to go back to the, Lowe's Depot and buy more clips, because obviously these things are a waste of time. So that's it. I will get those on the side of the house if I ever find a more permanent solution. But in the meantime, they're just dripping the shrubbery, and they look really, they look great. It looks really good. And Santa got up there. He got lit. Wait for it. Yeah, big fun. And he's looking good. Looking excellent. The rest of it is like, we got all the candles. We got the big snowman that we found. Yeah, he's really huge, actually. Like about 5-foot snowman. And it's looking awesome. Peter says, big thumbs up on the bar cam. And Eric was around for Blizzard of 93, so had it, done. I think that year, and maybe a few years later, was something like a 30-hour ice storm in New York City. And we were both around for that. and it was just like coming down, and it was super cold, and it just turned into this big sheet of ice about 6 inches above the sidewalk, and then big drifts of stuff. And then when people would shovel out, it would just pile it, and it just stayed there.
Is that the one where they made you go into work?
No, that was a different one. There was one where it was just like super snow. It wasn't a sleet storm. It was just like splash Prosecco, add splash. That was snow. It was a lot of snow, and I called into work to say, are we doing it? And one of my managers was there, and he says, yep. So I said, okay. So I get to the subway, which is actually in Queens, the Superway, that is to say the elevated, and there's so much drifts. I'm like, I can't get up the steps. So I'm literally kind of like climbing up sideways to get onto the train. And I get on, get to the office, and I'm like, I'm here. And like, we literally had a 0 day. Like, nobody came in. So after about 4 hours, he's like, you can go home. I was like, yeah, I'm not sure why I'm here.
Now that I'm here
already,
we'll have trouble getting home.
Let's do some business, man.
You want to try this gingerbread, man?
Oh, I'm very happy to try that. It's your gingerbread, man. So this was bourbon base, correct?
Yes.
I like all of that. Oh, and with the bubbles?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Big fun.
I'm into it.
Big fun.
Okay.
So anyway.
Hi, Dime.
Hey, Dime.
Good to see you.
Yeah, like no
Hi,
issues.
Peter. Good to see you.
Whatever time you get here is great, unless it's 5 minutes before
Clinton, hello. Good to see you.
Hello.
Who else did we miss?
No, we didn't miss anybody. It was like right here.
Okay.
You're already at that point.
Okay. All right.
And Eleanor got 10 pounds of shrimp for New Year's Eve.
Oh my
man.
gosh.
I'm actually. When do you start your festivities? We'll be over. That sounds great.
10
3 weeks. Yeah,
Oh my
3
gosh,
weeks.
I know.
Yeah, it's 2
Right.
weeks till the big thing, and 3 weeks until. Well, things accomplished today because I happen to be around. Isn't it great when you can work from the remote office? Although I actually had the day off. Going to check this out. Huh? Things I
Skill level.
Yeah, I got Alky lit again
Two.
because his batteries were getting quite dead. I put really fairly dead batteries in, and they last 2 weeks, which is great. It's a very low power circuit. The Blatt star is on the tree. I might actually have to get the Blatt cam so you can see that. That actually is working.
We're already host.
Much better than what's up.
Follow these easy steps and watch our instruction video. Well, we didn't do that.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to take a very careful look.
We'll just have to follow these easy steps.
Well, I suppose you can debox.
Skill level 2.
Oh. So already we're.
I was hoping it would be skill level 1.
Already skill level 1/2, maybe. Already we're at a disadvantage because.
Oh, Black Star, Casey saying, please. Oh, Blatt's. Star.
Blatt's.
Yep. Like in Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
The Blatt's beer star on their tree.
Uh-huh. If you haven't seen Christmas Story Christmas, that is the second special. Definitely take a look. That's great.
Okay.
And that is not actually the first sequel to that movie made. There was one made, I think, in the early 2000s, which nobody remembers.
Okay.
But this is the one with like most of the original cast, and it's really charming. They did the movie right.
It smells good.
It smells great.
I'm already intimidated. All right.
There's a base to this, and there's all the parts.
Yes.
So the base obviously is what it goes on. We have a base here to construct it.
Okay. Oh look.
Oh look.
Oh look.
I'll take the here's the parts. The parts are nice and tight and arranged
it's the
nicely.
Easy build roof holder instructions.
Yes.
Oh my lord.
Oh, well, I'll be taking a look at that very carefully.
The instructions are on the box. And there's the icing pouch part. There's preparation.
Oh yeah.
You just have to knead it. I assume. Yes.
You need. And we have tips. We have icing tips on this thing.
Oh, and there's candy.
We worked
on it.
We worked a gig last week in Union, New Jersey, which was like their annual Christmas festival market thing right now. It was outdoors, and some of it was intense. Luckily, we were inside a tent. It was cold, so people were wandering around saying it's really cold, and we're like, yes, it is. And they had this thing outdoors. But it was kind of fun. And, our job was to be Mrs. Claus and an elf. And then the folks who were all volunteers that were passing out gingerbread men, much larger than these little guys here. The things were like the size of this house. And they came as a little kit with 2 kinds of frosting, and you could decorate them. And people were decorating them there.
Gettysburg Mem says, I have a selfish request. Can we expand you 2 back out so we can see you better?
I was like, pull everything back?
Pull the camera back?
Or I could pull me back. Here we go. You can see me better now. I'm leaning in so I can read comments.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't pay any attention.
Let me know if that's if that's not what you meant.
Yeah, let's hope so. We don't have much of the way of controlling the camera. I can pull the whole thing back. It's as if we're operating around 1910 over here.
Okay. Oh, the bar cam.
Oh, the bar cam. Oh, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's on the bar.
It's literally in the bar as far as I can take it.
Yeah.
So I suppose you could lean back into the snowman area, and then it would be easier to see.
I'll try to be.
I mean, we can see ourselves.
Oh, thank you, Julie.
We can see ourselves by a bar
you.
cam. Okay, so here we have our parts.
Okay, I got
sprinklies.
And
there's our
this candy,
gummy trees.
We got gumdrops here,
and those little hard candies.
Yeah.
Is that in a strand, or are those just like
no?
Those just balls.
They're just balls.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Christmas. You know, there's nothing like a tree with balls.
Oh, so we're full screen. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, okay. Here we go. When we're not at the bar.
When we're not at the bar.
I got it.
Aces.
Gotcha.
Aces
okay. Yeah, we don't need the bar cam unless we're at the bar.
Unless we're at the bar.
So.
All I can say is. And
it takes me a while, but I get there.
It took us 5 minutes to figure that comment out.
I know. Okay, so
this is our base, and our base goes this way, and this is like the this is the brick road leading up to the gingerbread house.
God. Okay, wait.
Yellow brick road, black on black.
What? Oh, so we build the house in that ditch?
In the trough.
Okay.
The moat around this is where you ready?
Yeah.
Right. So you frost.
Got it.
You frost aside, put it down,
and like
build. It's like building a speaker box.
The frosting's like glue. Got it.
The frosting is the glue.
I'm there.
It is, by the way, it's of course very slippery on this this base over here.
Okay, so we ensure there's enough icing to stick to the pieces. Pipe a zigzag of icing along the edges of the front and back panels
frosting tips
as shown.
These tips are actually quite sturdy.
Okay. That's like
that's surprising.
Kids the other day, like there weren't enough gingerbread men. So if someone got one that was broken, I was like, well, you could glue it together with frosting.
Come on, kid. Can I have another one? I'm like, there's limits to these things, kids. No, you really can't have that.
Sorry.
Dang.
Okay. So, all right.
Dang, dang, digga, dang, dang.
Oh,
gingerbread speaker. You know, the funny thing is, if you built a box out of gingerbread.
Thank you, Peter. Peter wishes us luck.
Build a box out of gingerbread, get a 4-inch speaker, about a 4-inch there, and glue it in with the frosting, and then put your connectors on the other side. It would work. It would probably have some pretty bad resonance, but it would work.
Okay.
So here's our fancy frosting thing that we're going to use on stuff.
Glue, I mean frosting.
Glue, I mean frosting.
And then we put glue up the sides of the house. And then we glue the front and back to the sides. Got it.
That's how it is. So,
and then we have to make sure the front is facing that brick.
The yellow brick road leading up to the house.
All right. We got this.
All right. Well, I'm going to get rid of the flashing on these things because it's annoying.
Okay.
And I have to go make what's in my hand? Hello.
I know.
So we got to turn the bar cam on.
And then it says, you are now ready to decorate your house. And it feels like we'll never be there.
Well, we actually, you felt like that mere days ago. I mean, you were really you're almost in tears, but we got her and she was like, it's not going to be done. And we got there. And it's a lot of hard work. We got there.
What was I in tears about?
Well, you're just looking at this house days ago, when we're never getting all this stuff up. But then we did it. You did a marathon. You stayed up too late one night.
Yeah, Getty's writing me up and says, my daughter and I did a gingerbread house last year. It looked like 2 trunks put it together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid this one's going to
Guess what? Guess what we're about to do?
It's going to be the gingerbread earthquake.
I'll drink to that.
Okay. All right. Will you?
Okay, I've got to get past you.
Oh, okay.
You don't kick on the bar cam yet.
I'm not. Tell me when you're ready.
I will.
Oh, you know what though? While you're up, I'm going to give myself a little refill so you can give me another little splash of Prosecco. Gingerbread man's a good one. It was fun. That's all that matters. Exactly. And this is going to be fun because I say it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, even if it kills us both.
That kind of fun, huh?
It's going to be so much fun.
So much fun.
Hi, Daniel. Good to see you.
Hello.
Oh my God. Here, can I do this, please?
Okay, so here we go.
And I'll take a splash of Prosecco, and then I will leave you alone to make your drink in peace. Okay, so do you want me to read off what you're doing?
I would be glad to have that because I just composed this earlier. And it's
so, you know what? Brain. Are you ready for bar cam?
I'm ready for your splash of Prosecco.
Oh, okay. It's behind the bar.
Okay.
Oh, I have to sneeze too. Oh my gosh. I better not be getting. If I get sick, it cannot be till after tomorrow.
Yeah, we got
after tomorrow. Whatever.
We got to do.
Thank you. Thank you. Perfection.
I like Yay! I like how it appears as if by magic. As if.
Yamola.
Okay, so that's in fridge now.
Pretend you're obsessed to do it. Like the Roy Neary character in Close Encounters, trying to make the mountain.
This means something.
This means something.
All right, I am ready.
All right,
for you.
Which one do you want to make first?
The gingerbread. You made the man?
I made the gingerbread man.
I'm going to make the gingerbread
He's going to make the gingerbread house. You ready?
Let's go.
2 ounces brandy.
Okay. So I get to correct brandy.
Right. Yes.
Huzzah. Let's see. So a little more of us. You're probably only getting bust up on me because that's where the camera is.
Yes.
So unfortunately, that's where that is going to be.
I know. We should, if we had another, I guess we do have another tripod, but we wouldn't be able to move in here if we used another tripod.
Yeah, it'd be impossible to get to the bar cam.
This is not a large room.
If I could,
it's important.
Right on, I could put it right there. That would have worked.
I didn't even have mashed potatoes today.
Yeah, that probably would have worked. Okay. However, I like this angle because we got that angle going that way, this angle going this way. Kind of like it.
Oh, okay. So, no, she just was thinking when we're not over there, which is a very good point. We don't need that camera on. Okay, so gingerbread house, 2 ounces of brandy, ½ ounce Barrows Intense ginger liqueur.
I have that here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then
what happened to my ½ ounce measure? All right.
¼ ounce pimento liqueur. Okay. This is going to be intense.
Yeah, actually, I didn't want too much pimento because, of course, this is the allspice flavored stuff.
Yeah, it's just
I wanted like enough
kill your drink.
To add to
too much
without making this thing all about allspice.
½ ounce fresh lemon juice.
That's it for the pimento.
Oh, you killed it?
No.
Oh no,
that's all I'm putting in.
I thought you meant okay. Got it.
The reason you don't want to put too much pimento is that it does have a clove flavor to it. And it's like anything you make with clove, if you like dump in a ton, it's like, all I'm getting is clove.
Can you hear what he's saying? He's muted, but hi, Amy. Good to see you.
If I weren't muted, it would be horrible echo. So, a ½ ounce.
Amy made it.
Okay.
Fresh lemon juice.
Fresh lemon. Here we go.
And a dash of orange bitters.
Okay. Orange.
I used some of that edible glitter in mine too. I don't know if you can see it.
I put edible glitter in my second one. There we go. A couple of dashes on those is fine.
It's shiny.
What else did I put in there?
That's it.
Oh, so it's easy.
You got the orange bitters, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I hadn't intended to put those in. I copied the template from you, but now that I think about it, good idea.
All right.
The orange actually does help because it's like yet another like fruit spice flavor to put in the whole thing. Anyway.
He resonates well. Okay, you can hear Paul. Good. All right. They can hear you over there. Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome and also awesome.
And then we can go to town on this gingerbread house.
Yeah, right.
I'm already so nervous. All right. Hold on.
Oh, it'll be
so we have to, I assume we have to do this. Need the icing.
I already needed.
Oh, you already needed it?
Ned.
You needed me. Mm-hmm. You needed me.
I didn't need you. So
you're welcome for the end, Marie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
anyway,
in case you were like wondering about it.
Massage the frosting back. You needed me. The pimento liqueur it is pungent. Yes, Peter, it is very pungent, which is why you can only use like a 1/4 ounce. Because if you use too much, your drink is just going to taste like pimento.
And a drink this size, I think you have to be pretty careful.
Yes.
I've certainly made something in a double old-fashioned size with a lot more in the way of materials, a lot more liqueurs and whatnot, juices going on, and a lot more ice. This has no ice.
It's like cinnamon.
So
if you use too much cinnamon, it's just like dump it out and start over because
that's all you got. Well, what was the thing? Or any of the anise flavored things.
Yeah.
And a little bit is a note, a little bit more, and you're just like having a good and plenty. Which some people love, and some people would say forget.
Oh boy. Pretty sure this house will be relatively easy compared to me learning how to rig a 3D graphics object in a 3D modeler app. Yeah, it probably will be easier than that. I don't even know what all those words mean. So, yeah.
Anyway, bar cam can go away.
Okay. Bar cam is... Oh, I'm off bar cam.
Oh.
Wait, did I ever put it on bar cam? I thought I did.
Did you? I couldn't tell.
Maybe I never did put it on.
Well, I'll tell you what, put it on bar cam now.
Okay, hold on. There he is.
Oh, I was never on bar cam. Oh, man. I did all that mixing stuff or whatever. Hi, folks. Anyway, fine, you can take it.
We need a director. Yeah. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, well, that's the bar cam.
That's the bar cam. Now we're off.
Now I'm going back to... All right.
Back to our regularly scheduled.
But anyway, he mixed his drink over there on bar.
I did do that, and nobody actually said, hey, no bar cam. So how can I tell?
Oh, hold on. I cannot get sick until tomorrow night, and then whatever. Okay. All right. So we need
how about the easy build roof holder instructions? Flex the easy build roof holder above the house by gently pulling one side forward and the other back. Okay. Hook the other side of the holder under the other roof panel between the two windows. Easy Build roof holder will hold the panels for you while the icing sets. Start decorating the 4 walls of the house. Once completed, remove the Easy Build roof holder to decorate the roof.
Okay.
If you like, you can add the Easy Build roof holder back into the house when you are finished decorating as an added decoration. Well, I guess it's got the chimney and everything.
It's cute.
It's cute, you know.
Okay.
I tell you. Personalize your Easy Build roof holder by coloring and adding your name. Oh boy. So I guess you have to pop this out, and that's your Easy Build. It's like a bracket.
So I'm thinking maybe we should leave this on the table, but put this on our laps to give us more space.
You sure you want to put that on your lap?
Well, otherwise, what are we gonna do?
So wait, what are we talking about?
No, leave this on the table.
Yeah.
But this, so we can like glue and stuff.
Glue and then like put.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That may make sense. Okay. So this comes to us.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. You got it. This is gonna be cold. It's sticky. It's sticky. Ugh, the underside of that is completely sticky.
Okay. I guess I gotta go away.
It had Jello on it. Hi, Mike.
Full of gelatin, which I guess is a lot more than I thought.
Spiced whiskey from Trader Joe's and eggnog, an excellent combo. Sounds good.
Oh, because you can get whiskey from Trader Joe's.
Amy, we're building a gingerbread house.
We are. This is exactly what we're doing.
Okay.
And she's enjoying ginger snaps. Yeah, you decided to go the easy route because you're not a fool. I, on the other hand.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I could actually de-stick this without having to run all the way over there. It was a little sticky.
It had Jello on it.
That gelatin had.
Well, then maybe we should make that side up. Because it doesn't matter if the gingerbread gets sticky.
Damn thing. It's supposed to be sticky, isn't it?
Do you have your knife?
No.
We need something to cut these things open with.
I tell you, I'll get my knife.
All right.
Okay. But first, clinky drinky. Right. We're here and we're about to embark on a truly foolhardy experiment in live television. There's nothing like the real thing, baby. Be right back.
All right.
Wouldn't be a broadcast if we didn't get up 10 times.
We got this. We've already kneaded the frosting. Sweet, smooth, and velvety icing. That's a lot to promise. Okay. They're talking about having enough of it. It's like, this feels like a lot of frosting to me, but And we need to put a tip on it, right? Ooh, Peter's having some Bordeaux. That sounds good too. What happened to the little pips?
What pips? I have them.
Okay.
I have the pips.
Okay.
I do not have Gladys Knight.
Okay.
I have the pips.
Okay.
Remember, don't ever start a broadcast without your trusty Swiss knife.
Maybe you should have started with gingerbread people instead. We just decided to go straight for their dwelling.
Exactly. Bingo. Here's your tips.
Okay.
I
Right.
suspect that, well, this is the decorator tip, although it's a little wider.
Oh,
and if we're
okay.
trying to get some like good adhesion, we might want to use that in the
Do we
base
need
here.
to, did you not need this for 2 minutes?
I don't know. I just needed the heck out of it.
Supposed to need it for 2 minutes.
Okay, so give me some more time, please.
Okay.
Whatever.
Do we have some more icing in case we run out of this?
No.
icing?
That's all we
I
got.
feel like we've got a ton of icing in there.
This is plenty. This is much more than you need. And like when the kids who were decorating last week were literally using all the icing they had, and this thing was ending up like 2 inches thick of frosting on top of a gingerbread man.
Okay,
You're
we
like,
need to
"Ah!"
we need to
comes
open.
with your insulin, for
We need to
Pete's
open
sake.
okay, we need to put that cutting board on our laps,
Mhm.
and then open the package, and then put some of this in the ditch.
All right, so we do need to start this guy.
Okay. I guess I need to.
I guess
take
we
this
should have
off,
washed
right?
this, but I'm going for it.
Wait, does this come off?
It must. It probably
Got
pops
it,
off
got
so
it.
that you can cut.
Okay.
Now, is it?
There's a. You could just. I assume you could squeeze it out, or
You're supposed to snip it.
oh, okay.
I would love to say that my little scissors can handle that. I guess we're about to find out.
Gingerbread house double stuff.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Okay.
It very much well is.
If you can't, I will go get the scissors. That's pretty far down.
You want the this part of it to be, I think.
I feel like
Don't
that's
you?
pretty far. You don't want to cut that much. Well,
Yeah, because you want this part to be
Whatever.
wide so that it will flow. Oh, that took off
we'll
exactly what
find
it's
that
supposed to.
in January
Yeah,
sometime.
full of ants.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
and this sticks on how?
Okay, well, we need to open them.
I guess I just cut
This.
pips. Okay, so we're supposed to frost in the trough.
Yeah, but we also need to open that so we
Yeah.
can start preparing
Okay, we can do
the
that.
pieces.
The bits.
Oreo. I don't think I've had an Oreo double stuff in 40 years.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Watch out for your drink.
Yeah, I'm really trying.
It would be really sad if anything happened to it.
Oh, you're telling me. I
Okay.
saw that like aiming at the base of aiming at my coaster over there. It would look pretty
Okay.
unhappy.
So, can I take this?
You could. You could. You can.
You can. All right. If you're going to,
Pieces over here.
if you're going to do this,
Really should have a trash can underneath here, you know?
I can do. Well, we need to lay out our pieces.
Okay. So
All right,
I'm going to
so-
hand this whole tray to
Got
you.
it. Okay.
All right. So
This is the front of the house.
let's see the instructions, please. I want to make sure.
Actually, the front and the
I see
house, the
properly.
front of the house and the back of the house look exactly the same.
Oh, well, I guess there is no front or back.
Okay. There's no
I
front. or
got you
back.
coming and going.
Okay. Whichever one looks the best will be the front.
Half inch from the top. I snipped it properly. Yay.
Okay.
Be sure not to cut the opening too large.
Okay. Now,
Line the 4 canals of the easy build tray with a zigzag of icing.
are these
Hilarious.
the sides?
The
Okay.
canals.
Yeah, because these are the roof, right?
That's the roof. Yep.
Okay.
Those have to be sides. Do
So
they fit?
this.
You know, that's the real thing there. Do they fit?
Which
Yeah.
way are these? Can I look at the picture?
Yeah.
Which way do the windows go?
Out. They go out.
No, I know. I know they go out, but do they go? They must go like this. It would make no sense the other way. Okay.
Right, zigzagging
right.
icing. This is a lot of frosting, people.
Okay.
And I'm going to use all of this. or
Clean that
a
right
lot
there
of
for
it
now.
in here because this is just glue.
Can I look at the picture, please?
You certainly could, but I'm zigzagging.
Well, after you're done,
It's not zagging too
zigzagging.
well right now.
Well, it looks like you're mostly done.
Yeah. So whatever, I got it.
Okay.
Eh.
So,
Sweet.
all right.
I would say that is like egg whites and sugar, but I think it's basically just sugar.
Okay, so the windows go like this, right?
Well, let's take a look at this thing.
Like that. Wait, like that.
So here's your outside of your house. So your windows.
Do the little dots go up or down?
Let's compare. Or
I think like, okay, down. They go
that's
down. They go down.
You could put them either way.
No, it looks better down.
Down it is.
Otherwise, it looks like someone screwed up the windows.
Well, they are at a different level, but that's probably par for the course with a lot of houses, including ours.
So we did that.
All right. So the next thing we got to do is have another sip, and then
we got to put the frosting up and down these
the sides,
and then we need to put it in there. Wait, and then we need to attach
a side
like that.
Okay, so the frosting goes on the inside?
Yes.
Let's see here. Here's our front.
It makes no sense if it doesn't go on the inside. See? Because then they're putting it together like that.
Frost the inside. And just
frost
the
pretend
inside
it's
of the
glue.
walls.
Pretend it's glue.
It is glue. It is literally glue. Okay, so I need to get this off of me because
liquid courage will help.
No way that this will work.
Peter, yes, I did. Well, I made a cocktail with an Oreo garnish. Yes. Okay, so are we ready to frost this bad boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you would like to frost. Yeah, I tell you what. You frost the sides of there.
So just like that, right?
Yep. And I think you're right to have two hands on that sucker.
I just don't want my pieces to shift.
Truth.
Doesn't matter if the inside's messy. Who cares?
Nope, it's going to get completely hidden. And you could put that like really close to the edge, I think.
I feel like I could do more.
Quite possibly, yes.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll take this guy.
Do we need to put some more on the other one? Okay.
And the points, the pips go down.
The dots go down.
Dots go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Dots Vidania. Okay. I'll put that in. I will take the other side.
Okay. I'm just wondering, should I have put some glue on? Well, it goes a long way. Lower icing takes longer to dry. We learned that the hard way. Okay. All right.
Okay. And I'll take this guy. Yep. Okay. And quickly. And in we go. And there's your Elmer's that holds this whole sucker together. I named.
Well, I like that they gave us a little trench.
Yes, the trench helps because it is.
It just makes me think about what is it? Fluff, like fluff fudge when they say we will not let you fail.
Like, really?
Okay.
All right. This is like seriously like caulk.
We did that. Yes,
it
is like caulk,
absolutely positively a caulking gun.
Now
being used in this
apply
operation.
Icing to the house peaks. Add roof.
I'm just adjusting this so it's not all janky. It's probably still janky.
Attach roof panels to house peaks and hold in place for 1 minute. Add a zigzag of icing between roof pieces. Got it. Hold in place for another minute while icing sets. Wait 15 minutes prior to decorating your house.
Okay. So I guess we need to make another round.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Big bad bonus.
I can do that. I can wait.
I like this so far.
Okay.
Okay, so the next thing we need to do is...
Hi, Amy. Thank you.
Cool.
Appreciate that.
Oh, yes. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Who made these?
I made them.
This one over here.
So
great pattern. I love this pattern. This one that's got the vents on the sides. It's a vintage. And your dress pattern is, of course, classic. Yes. Classic A-line. So we need a roof panel.
Nice. The roof panels are over there.
Okay, I'm going to actually measure this first to see what the heck I'm doing. So this goes on like this, right. And I have to get the peak right. And I got some leeway.
And then we have to hold it in place.
Yeah, for like a minute.
Yes.
So it doesn't slide off. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess you need to give me like I don't need anything underneath there.
Okay, are you going to do this? Hi, Ben. Good to see you. Are you going to hold this by yourself?
If you glue, I will hold.
Now, do you want it just on the sides or on the bottom too?
No, just these parts. I'm not going to need it on like all the way around because it's not holding itself up that way.
Just on the sides.
I think so. Is that what's supposed to be happening? Let's find out, brother. Being very rude and reaching over here.
I don't mind.
Oh, they actually said to apply it to the peaks first.
Oh, okay. Well,
to the peaks and not to the sides.
Oh, okay. Here. You can also do it to the peaks.
Okay. Here we go. And
well, you can do it to the peaks.
I give it to the.
Right. Or I'll just do it.
Yeah. You just do your thing.
I'm glad this was made for stupid people.
Okay.
Are you gonna need both of us to hold?
No.
Okay. This one is also ready. Oh, thank you. Okay, looking good, Amish. Should I? Do you want me to hold that one while you put this one on?
No.
This one's going to dry out. Are you timing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now
right, here.
I can take this guy and give me a minute, please.
Okay. On what? What are you timing on?
I don't know. Margot. I know what. So I tell you what. Give me a slash right there.
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
On the top there.
We got to put it between the top two. Between the two.
This is what I'm doing. This is actually going in place. So give me a minute. Can you do it on here? Like call up the clock. Should be on top there. Right over here.
There's no seconds.
Click it. Not that. The clock, please. I swear, these things.
Yeah, Ben, I feel like it's been about 40 years for me doing a gingerbread house, but all right, just do it.
I swear.
Just do it before it dries out.
It'll be fine. Do we have a clock here somewhere? You don't have a timepiece of any kind?
I have my phone. I don't know. Remember, we couldn't find my phone. I'll go find my phone.
Go find your phone.
Holy crap.
Then we'll do this. Don't do this properly, people. I want to make sure. I don't want to be sitting here timing this when we have timepieces kicking around. I'm telling you.
Okay, hold on. You ready?
Hanging. Yep.
Go. Okay.
Okay, there we have it. So this actually overlaps, which is good.
Well, and then we're supposed to put a bead of frosting
like
along
right
the
there?
top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, to get the bone in place.
Okay.
So I will hold. We also have these roof peak holder, which is supposed to help us out.
Yeah, I still don't. I'm not quite understanding how that works, but
I do. And,
I see. It just goes over the top.
Yeah, it just clips it in.
Okay.
Clips it in place.
I'm trying to make it more complicated than it is. Like, there's no way it could be this easy, but apparently it is. Okay.
Actually, the great thing is I can hold it with one hand, and then my left hand happens to be free for my gingery cocktail.
The cheater method is to have a base. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we have, Amy. It gave us a little ditch in here.
I got a moat into which to put frosting, which is completely gluing this down.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's it. Now the only problem with this is that like this base is hollow plastic styrene and it's just flopping all over the place.
Yes, it gave us the little base they gave us came with kind of a ditch.
We forgot the house has a ditch.
The house has a ditch. Okay. So after this part, add roof.
This is totally caulking.
And then you can put the roof holder thing on it.
Right, I have the roof holder thing. You literally take this business and you pop it out.
And then we have to wait 15 minutes.
Okay, time is 15.
I will.
Perfect. So the roof holder goes on just like that. Okay.
And then
I can never get it apart.
Decorating.
And since that's the front of the house, I'll do this like this.
This is just, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just now catching on to the idea that they did all these fancy little snowflakes with like a very thin tip, which we don't have. So already we're not doing that.
We have a thin tip.
This is a very thin tip. Look at that.
Oh, forget that.
I know. We're not doing that.
I'm not doing that anyway.
We're not going to do that.
No way.
It'll
we don't
still
hold
be
on.
cute.
So we're timing 15?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
It's ready to. You can do that.
All right.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
and you
this,
got the thing on there.
this roof holder doesn't really fit tightly, so I don't know. It's cute. It'll be good when it's done.
Okay, hold on.
Now I am totally sticky, and I need something more
All
than
right.
spray.
We're timing 15 minutes.
Very good.
And then we can decorate.
The peak. Flex the easy wheel roof holder above the house by gently pulling one side forward and the other back.
Dime says, Paul, when you're done there, would you mind helping me recock the tub?
Seriously. Well, I did that recently because our caulk was so old, it was really getting tragic. And I said, just please, just do this. I already had the caulk and the tool to remove the old caulk. And I just like went to town on the thing and put a new layer on. It looked so much better. And putting the new caulk on was like 10-minute job. Zip,
Okay,
done.
on.
It was a big nothing.
Says,
so if you're thinking to yourself, oh, it's a big job, I don't want to do it, blah blah blah. Oh, get over yourself.
Lisa says, I watched a lady on YouTube. Her channel is from the mind of Christine McConnell, the 500-pound gingerbread replica of the Winchester Mystery House. What?
Whoa!
Oh my god!
All these crazy
Casey,
rooms.
You know what this gingerbread house is missing? Music.
Bingo!
I know.
I know a little wind-up thing on the back of that. So
Peter says,
like little,
15
like,
minutes?
music
That calls for a cocktail.
Hello.
Well, Peter, if you insist.
Well, Peter, my friend, you have my heart, don't you? You have both of our hearts. You got my instincts. All right, I'm going to clean up because like I got this tiny little bit of stickiness from that, just from the bag of stuff.
It's no joke making a gingerbread house.
I'm telling you, kids, it's no joke.
See, now I got to go see this gingerbread house.
Yeah, no, we're fast.
People are familiar.
Winchester Mystery Gingerbread.
Yes. Yeah, so they have on the box and these like tiny little intricate snowflakes that they clearly made with like a teeny tiny little tip. We don't have that tip. So we'll be using candy. Actually, we have glitter. We have edible glitter. Or at least non-toxic glitter. Yeah. I remember I said one time edible glitter, which I bought in the baking section. Mm-hmm. And someone on one of these videos gave me so much crap. She's like, it's not edible, blah, blah. I'm like,
all right.
I've eaten it and I'm still here. Okay. Oh, thank you, Amy. Appreciate that about the hats. House would be a cool place to play. Oh, yeah. It's mind-blowing what she does with the gingerbread house. I'm going to look her up, Lisa. That sounds nuts. I love it.
All right.
So anyway, this was
the
gingerbread man, which consists of bourbon, Barrows and Tens ginger liqueur, Giffard vanille de Madagascar, fresh lemon juice, orange bitters, and a splash of Prosecco. She specializes in spooky homemaking. Okay.
So she does.
Where have I been?
Apparently.
Where have I been?
Why don't we know this word?
Can you move the spray bottle, please?
It's totally
like right in the.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you.
We don't need that there.
No.
We don't need that there.
No.
That was just there because I was cleaning things, literally. But anyway, you know what I could also do?
Like drinking Goldschlager.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's something else. I will pass these guys to you. Because they actually, guys and gals, because they get decorated, and I'll pass the icing to you.
They're super
because that's
cute.
the next step.
Yep.
And then I will move the house around so you can see.
I was going to say we should make it so that you can see it.
Okay, so you can see the front of the house. So you can see that this little holder there just kind of helps the sides from not falling off. It's not that tight. So I'm like, maybe we were supposed to construct this a little differently, and
I don't know how else we could have done it.
It's the only way it made sense. There we go.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
The thing of it is,
I feel like it would have made more sense to decorate this while the pieces were flat.
Except that you might have had more trouble like getting them together, and you had to make sure that things don't overlap. Here, you can like ice all over the place and then like sort of.
Oh, Gettysburg Ham!
It's like putting flashing on your gutters, you know.
I'll look her up. Says lives not far from us. Okay.
Wow. Sure. That sounds like
I would love that.
Yep. Got it. Cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just feel like it would have been easier to decorate these things laying flat and then
let them
and
dry
then
and so
dry
everything
and then put them
sticks, and then
together.
put the whole thing together. Because putting this part together is basically about
This
a
was
5-minute job. It's not
yeah,
that much. The icing they give you is very tacky. I'm sure this is like
so tacky.
that's so tacky. I don't believe they put that in the kit. And I know that they do that so that this stuff is super adhesive.
Cover it all with frosting and all sins are forgiven. Exactly.
If you make frosting yourself, like you bake the gingerbread,
Oh.
you carve the windows, and you make frosting, your frosting is going to be
All
a
right.
lot more pliable.
Gettysburg Ma'am says it's better to decorate when it's assembled. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I will take the advice. Maybe that's it.
I'm going to believe into this.
I was thinking that myself because here's the
it.
thing. You can start decorating the sides of these pieces with the front of this.
Yes.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
The great thing, of course, is not in the making, but in the eating. Then you start tearing apart your gingerbread house as soon as it's done. But I will wait.
Oh, no, we're not tearing it apart as soon as it's done.
No, I will wait. Besides, that's a lot of sugary stuff late in the day.
You guys have got this.
Totally got this. I will take that advice.
Drunken elves decorated this house.
Take that encouragement. Hey, I was an elf last week. I was not a drunken elf.
No, you weren't.
I was a chilly elf, that was for sure. But you were a chilly Mrs. C.
I was.
That's for damn sure. You were Mrs. Claus 3 times that weekend. Boy, again and again and again.
Yes, I was.
That event was fun for the town because they had like a ton of performers. Guy on stilts. They had like
they had several people on stilts.
Hula hooping reindeer. They had a snowflake blowing bubbles. They had a bunch of other elves. I saw them when I was like walking to get ciders, and they're like, "Hello, sir!" And I was like, "Hey, got a call from the union." Blah, blah, blah. And they had several bands.
Right.
Some of the bands were really good.
I'm gonna go make my other drink.
Yep.
So
Barcam.
My other drink.
Yeah, I'll get the Barcam on.
Is Bonjour, baby.
Bonjour, baby.
Okay, so I don't know if Christy and Jeff are watching, but other than Christy and Jeff, no one else is going to get this reference. But anyway, a tape I have from back in the early 90s. There's a sleazy track. This is from K-Rock.
KROQ
in LA,
Los Angeles,
and
used to an annual Christmas collection. It was originally cassettes and then eventually CDs, and I don't know what the hell they do now. That show's
K-Rock is
gone.
like gone.
It's like totally
K-Rock is
gutted.
no more.
But you can; these things are kind of collectable if you go up on eBay.
But anyway, there was
we have a few of them.
There's a piece by Michael the Maintenance Man.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Bonjour, baby. It's your gingerbread man." Oh, is that Christy? She's watching. Okay. So anyway, bonjour.
We're watching,
baby.
They recognize
it's your gingerbread man. So anyway, I'm calling this one bonjour, baby.
If Carla were watching, I think she gave you that tape. So she
okay. So
anyway, I can rattle this off to you if you want to go.
Bonjour, baby. I'll say it.
Okay.
2 ounces brandy, 1/3 of an ounce sour cherry liqueur, 1/3 of an ounce Giffard Vanille de Madagascar, 3/4 of an ounce fresh lemon juice, a dash of orange liqueur, shake with ice and strain into a cocktail glass. Optional, top with a splash of Prosecco. I will avail myself of that option.
Prosecco.
So
now, where are more large cocktail glasses? Because I had 2 in the freezer.
Suddenly,
and I would have replaced them.
Seized with the thought of a gingerbread replica of my parents' mid-century modern splint level. Yes. I got the impulse to make a tiki, like a gingerbread tiki bar one year, but I was like, oh, that's gonna be way too much work. So I didn't use gingerbread. I just used like cookies and pretzel rods, and it actually came out pretty well.
It's kind of fun, as I recall. But if you wanted to bake large sheets,
to tear your playhouse down,
thin sheets of gingerbread and make this sort of Frank Lloyd Wright thing there, I think, I'd like to take a look at that, Ben. One is just saying.
All right. I'm going to go make this drink.
I was pointing out, which you might have missed, that I don't know where large cocktail glasses are.
I got mine out of the freezer.
Yeah. Well, there were 2 and I have 1.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to reuse mine.
Okay. Well, there you go. Where did the other ones get to?
I have no idea.
You packed them up?
I don't think so.
Well, then they're around.
Here, I'm going to go to Barcam.
Okay. I'll go to Barcam. I got it. Come on. I got it.
You swat me.
I can get out of here.
Swat my hand.
Go to Barcam.
That's right. Oh, but you know what? I do need a shaker. Okay.
Ah, yes. Well, you do have a shaker. We have it.
Oh,
Here.
the shaker is used.
That's used shaker?
Yes.
Well, there's
I
other
need a
shakers.
clean shaker.
Well, you do need a clean shaker. That much is true. You got to give her a clean shake.
All right.
That's absolutely true.
Clean shaker.
Getting clean.
Right.
I should leave all of this stuff over here. We're going to use this in C2. Yeah. We built this C2. We built the C2 of gingerbread. Ben has a Model T bar based on a nativity creche. Now that is innovation, I got to say. I will definitely note that, sir. Let's see. Could you use Liqueur 43 instead of the Giffard's vanilla? I recall that Liqueur 43, Quarante Trace, is named that because it has Quarante Trace items in it, making up like the various herbs and spices. However, when you taste the stuff, you're like vanilla. It's got a really heavy vanilla hit. So I'm thinking, yes, I would actually try that. And you know what? I bet your results would be excellent. So there we go.
I think that would work.
Let's see. Yep. So that, and people are talking amongst themselves. Please converse. This is very good. Yeah, I think that we've never actually had Liqueur 43 in-house. We've had other people's Liqueur 43. OP's Liqueur 43, but we haven't actually purchased a bottle for our own purposes. Although we have purchased very specific liqueurs like Benedictine, which we use frequently because there's a couple of good drinks that use it. Marnier, which is really just like an orange note liqueur, and of course is, I think, the best of the kind. Excellent. Chartreuse, which none of us like very much. she's choking over there at bar cam.
I'm not a fan.
And then, of course, Fernet, which is very particular because basically it's cough syrup. So if you use this much Fernet, it's a note.
I'm not a big fan of Fernet, but I like
one drop more
than
Chartreuse. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Well, Fernet is what it is because of the menthol, and that is really dominating the flavor. So I tell you, 40 herbs and spices, and all you're getting is the cough drop. I know that the people at Fernet are like, hey, now wait a minute here. I'm like, look, I've tasted your stuff. That's all I'm getting, guys. And like, if you were to take a shot of this as medicine, you'd probably be like, oh, good. You know? Well, the history of liquor and the history of medicine are pretty much one and the same. We have to bear that in mind. You got me a good book about that a few years ago. I did. And I read through that, and that was highly entertaining. And I think he was speaking truth. Back in the day, if you were distilling liquor or distilling alcohol, you were doing it for medicine purposes.
You know what I bet we could do right now?
Yes.
We could decorate our gingerbread people.
Yeah, that's a good idea. While things time down.
Oh, yes. While the house sets.
Let's see. So there we go. Oh, Amy's noting that Liqueur Quarante Trace is, in fact, very vanilla. So, yeah, go with it. Go for it. That's the thing. And there's a note here. Ellen has not watched us in a long time. Glad to see us. Is the gingerbread house done yet? No, but you can see the peak right here. It is setting. It's setting. The caulk is setting. It's not edible caulk. It is actually silicone. We can't eat this. No, it's frosting. Of course we can eat this.
I'm going to use my ability to.
Definitely. And hello to John, who's joining us for the first time in a bit. Hey, Melikalika to you. I was just listening to a little Liberace the other day and thinking about Johnny Moore's. Oh, man.
Hi, John.
Definitely. Purely medicinal. Okay. Strictly medicinal purposes. Yes.
Hold on.
Okay.
Putting my drink down.
Your bonus drinky down.
Bonus drink down. Okay.
Bonus drinky.
No, I'm sticky.
Here we are.
I'm sticky again.
Yeah, I kind of like looking at bar cam. But the truth to be told,
all right,
it's kind of great if we can shift back to just us. Bar cam, no bar cam.
Purely medicinal purposes.
Strictly for medicinal purposes, of course.
Well, we've earned it. Okay. All right.
You wouldn't have anything a bit more medicinal, would you?
What medicinal purpose would my Lord serve? All right, Dime. Are you going to weigh in here?
Who was asking the question? Oh,
Peter. Yes.
Peter, if you're not dead.
Oh, John, I wish we were coming to Kowloon too.
Oh, man, I know.
We've got a gig Friday night and I have 2 gigs Sunday. So,
well, yeah. I did get that call from the gang at
Oh, it
Wusong
would have been
recently.
fun.
Wasn't that
It would
just
have
right
been
before
fun,
Thanksgiving?
yeah.
That was so awesome. I tell you guys, you touched my heart. It was so great to see you all there. Hello, that's just some kind of awesome.
I'm not.
So,
I don't like shochu. Honestly,
you do not.
Mm.
We do have a good bottle.
You want to try this?
I
Oh
do.
wait,
Hmm?
You've been sick.
I have.
Oh shoot! Oh, 15 minutes is up.
Well, we can
Hold
take
on.
care of guys and gals.
Okay.
Hey, well, I tried your other
We're
drink,
gonna-
didn't I?
I know. I'm so getting sick. Here. I have some out of my extra glass.
Tell you what. Over the gums and through the lips. Watch out stomach. Something like that.
All right.
Well, that's
Hi,
good.
Gil. Good to see
That's
you.
good. Fun. There you
Mm.
go.
Gil likes chartreuse.
Gil likes
I have
chartreuse.
a bottle I could give you.
Gil likes
if you were
chartreuse.
closer.
I'm not giving away my bottle, but I will make you chartreuse drinks.
I would give it away. I was not a
There
fan.
are things that we need.
I know. I have friends who love it.
Let's see. Oh, that was my birthday. Was the call? Oh, thank you. Yeah, reminding me.
Yes.
It feels like
okay.
yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Ping, ping, ping.
I know.
Yeah,
Judy
geez.
calls.
Wah, wah,
I'm
wah,
going to be
wah.
an elf on Sunday. I have 2 different elf gigs.
She's been Mrs. C, and now it's time to be elf.
I was Mrs. Claus all last weekend. I'm gonna be
All
an
last
elf.
weekend.
And Friday night I'm going to be an angel.
I was an elf for 2 gigs. Ah, yes. And I will be a wise man. For once in my life, I will be a wise man.
Okay, we need to open up those little dot candies because
So-
it's time to decorate us.
You're talking about these guys?
Yes,
Okay, we can do that.
time to decorate some gingerbread.
The funny thing about the
men.
gig on Friday is that it's a manger scene. And this is not atypical. It's people who do manger scenes at country clubs and things. And
Living manger.
This is a kind of country club. So it's living manger.
Which one is
and they
smaller?
do have
Or are they
ang-
the same?
That one is smaller.
This
Oh,
one.
the small tip.
Okay.
The small tip is due. And they paid, the event paid for Mary, a shepherd, an angel, and a wise man. And what's the inevitable question when all the kids walk by? Where are the other 2 wise men? And that's the question. I'm supposed to answer this question all night long, and I'm like, they got lost on the way. They're parking the.
I have a brother
wagon.
that's a wise guy.
They're parking the camel. I mean, come on. What the
So
hell?
Casey, it's a living manger at a party. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, except it's a living manger
Yep.
at a party. We're being paid extremely well.
Yeah, it's actually
That's the good
thing.
news.
Well, it's a good
The
thing.
bad news is we'll be standing out in the freezing cold
For 2 hours.
for 2 hours, but
But
but we're getting paid
We did
extremely
the gig
well.
last year, and
to
apparently we were
freeze.
liked because we were asked back. So we literally signed this contract 11 months ago.
I know.
So,
Okay,
how
so
about that? Now these things are going to fall all over the place. So I'm going to put them here, and they might
Okay,
fall
hold on.
anyway. But I'll see. I'll save my scissors.
his eyes.
This is why you have to have the multi-knife. While
he
you're
has
here.
his father's eyes.
Yeah. It's his father's eyes, Rosemary. What have you done to its eyes?
He has his father's eyes.
That feels like yesterday too, by the way. Literally
Okay.
watching Rosemary's. I was playing Rosemary's Baby on the tape deck, on the big tape. Oh, it sounded great.
Okay.
Great soundtrack. And then like when the kids were coming, I was playing Kiss out there into the tiki room.
Okay, so
For
we're
the
gonna have to go
trick-or-treaters.
back and like cut off the little extra bits, but this
Anyway.
is working reasonably well.
I like the whole gag about I make the gag about the 3 wise guys who arrive in like the big black Cadillac and they like go up
The Lincoln Town car.
Lincoln Town car and like they walk up to the manger there. It's just like, we're here to see the babe. Mr. Vincent sent us. We need to take some pictures and then we're gonna be on our way.
Polly
Oh,
Walnuts.
by the way, here's a gift.
Polly Walnuts sent us. Whoa.
Thank
Okay,
you.
hold on.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Ugh.
I hope,
No.
I hope we haven't been too much trouble.
His eye.
His eye. His eye.
His eye is oozing. Okay.
The 3 wise guys. We 3
Jeez.
goons from North Jersey are.
Oh jeez. Okay, I can't reach a napkin.
I have one.
Thank
And I have
you.
spray,
All right.
too.
It's
Oh, I tell you.
it's like something out of a horror movie. Okay. Jesus. Okay. God. Oh wait, I fixed it. I fixed it.
Don't touch it.
I fixed it.
You've got it.
I need some candies though.
I think that I think John, who is
I need some
tuning in here,
candies.
knows full well about working with fondant and frosting.
I won't be going on any baking shows
and what a
anytime soon.
pain in the neck it is.
Okay. I won't be going on any baking shows.
Well, this is the stuff that they give you in the kit, and it's like it's okay.
Ah,
you know?
I'm gonna do its buttons like stoplights.
I better hold on to these.
I'm gonna put red on top.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yellow in the middle.
I want to do that.
And then green on the bottom.
I need to hold these.
Okay.
These things needed to go into like a little pudding cup or something. I'll tell you, we have a lot of these, and we can have a lot of fun with these.
The things you learn. Whoa.
Oh,
okay, that
took off, huh?
The green one rolled away. I need another green.
Luckily, they give you 1,000 greens.
It better not be messing up my fairly new sofa. Damn it. Okay, sorry. I mean, dang it.
Son of a bitch. Get it on there, will you?
Son of a motherless goat. Okay, hold on.
This is the entertaining part. You can't see this happen, but you can see the actual action.
Should I give it blue eyes?
Well, it's up to you.
Will the eyes stick?
They should. You got frosting on there.
All right.
Big frosting eyes.
It's gonna look fairly demented, but
yeah, with the big googly eyes.
Okay. It's demented, but I'm available for it. Okay.
Snowman. Is that the snow gal?
No.
No.
It's genderless.
Genderless snow dude. Yeah. Okay. They. It's a they do. It's a snow they.
It has no gender.
And there we go.
It's a gingerbread person.
Remember the Larry David episode with
red eyes. But Paul should do red eyes on his.
Oh yeah,
your demented gingerbread house is only 666.
Exactly. 8 baby Jesus out of the
gingerbread. Remember the Larry David episode with the living manger? Oh, he poked Mary and Joseph, and so he ate the baby Jesus out of the gingerbread manger because he thought it was.
That's hilarious.
I haven't seen that, but I love Larry David.
Yeah,
he's so crazy. I love him.
He is exactly.
Shermie always plays a wise man. I love it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I always play a wise man. Or does he always play a shepherd?
You need to make the last word cocktail with your chartreuse. Yeah, probably should.
Oh, last word.
I'm always thank you, John. That's so sweet.
We could make a last word. Yeah, perhaps not this week, but we have the chartreuse. I just need to
Huddy elf or frumpy elf. Okay, so I'm gonna be not haughty elf because this is for children.
Yeah.
I guess you'd have to say frumpy elf.
I wouldn't say frumpy elf. I think you would at least be presentable elf.
Well, I'm not going to be like in sweats.
I can't say you're going to be, like just hanging on the couch.
Elf
like,
outfit,
hey, how you doing? Have a beer? Just grab one over there. No, just drink it out of the can, I'm
not going to be. Oh, thank you, Ellen.
Yeah,
I'm not going to. You guys are going through this and not Errol and I. It's going to look like a deranged Easter bunny.
Well, folks, this kit is probably available in your supermarket right now. So if you'd like to practice along, you could go and grab one and have some fun.
It could be so much worse.
This could be truly terrible.
My gingerbread glass is half full.
Yeah,
it could be so much worse, especially with me because I'm. Yeah.
Gingerbread really smells like ginger snap cookies, so they get the balance right. Yep. This is like serious molasses and ginger going on. They're just kind of stamped out, so they're a little rough on the edges. I like that. They're kind of fun. They have a pattern stamped to them, so you know how to decorate.
Yes,
is,
it's going to be retro elf. I have a hat. I have a little costume. I have little curly toes spats for my shoes.
Yes, curly shoes, and you got the curly hat. And your costume is much more fitted. So it looks more like Del Elf, I think. The one I had was kind of formless. It worked, and people recognized me as Elf to the point where some very young woman was actually looking at me. It's like, you're not an elf. I'm like, why not? Why do you think I'm not an elf? It's like, well, elves are not that tall, and they don't talk like that, and blah blah. She had this whole litany, and I'm like,
she was so funny because she couldn't have been more than 6.
Yeah,
and she wasn't mad about it. She was just very emphatic.
She was just like,
you're
boom,
not
boom,
an elf.
boom. The reason you're not is A, B, C, D. We're both thinking hey, kid, are you going to
I was like, she's going to be an attorney.
You're going to study law, aren't you? I mean, I think you'd be good. So you've already got the mindset for it.
And her grandmother was just like.
Her grandmother was just laughing.
It was funny. It was
hilarious, Her brother was kind of questioning.
Hi, Troy. Good to see you. Hope you're well too.
Ho, 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 hope. Yes. We hope you're doing just fine yourself.
I have decorated a gingerbread man.
Yes.
Person.
Yeah, a gingerbread
person.
A gingerbread thing.
A gingerbread person.
Yeah, you did a thing. I should do the same.
Person.
Of course, I'm out of drink there. I feel left out. Shall I go and repair to the bar and make my second? I shall do that. All right.
I suppose I could get to some other. Do you want me to do this other gingerbread person, or
I would like to decorate a gingerbread person.
Okay. Yes. He would like to decorate a gingerbread person. So, whoa.
Don't do that.
Well, the good news is this frosting is now hard as a rock, so it didn't mess up my sofa.
Right.
Because that would have made me mad. Okay. What do you do with the gingerbread people? That's my question. All right. Time to get creative. The house is leaning a little bit. I'm not sure it would pass an inspection, but building inspection. So just to inventory, we have little gumdrop Christmas trees. Your gingerbread person needs a grass skirt and coconut shell bikini. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe next week. Okay, just regular old gumdrops. The sugar ball things, some peppermint thingies, and some snowflake thingies. All right. I don't want to set this on the sofa because it was all icky. All right. I just want to look at their. Okay, so they put these little snowflake things on the roof. Oh, I see. We have to make. I guess that's supposed to be snow on the roof. Oh, there are the people. And then the trees go in your yard. But yeah, anyway, whatever. Like some kind of spiked nog beverage. Ooh, yummy. Yeah. I love that idea. Okay.
What kind of beverage?
Spiked nog.
Oh, now we're talking.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to move this off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't need the holder anymore, although it makes a good decor.
But we want to kind of make some snowy. Well, there's no way I'm making these snowflakes.
Well, you can't.
Well, I mean,
unless they come in the package of like candy decor.
You know what? I'm just gonna. I don't know. Should I just try?
Just well, you could give it a whirl.
Okay.
No one's stopping you.
This is terrible. Okay.
Can't be that terrible.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Every snowflake is special. You know what? I could use a toothpick. Can you bring me a toothpick, please? That might help. Yeah, the house is holding up, right? It hasn't collapsed. Right? That's something to celebrate. Okay.
This is very good glue.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to try to fix this because this looks horrible. All right.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm just going to turn it into a blob, which I will then decorate.
So it's good to start with a blob.
Why don't you bring that glitter over here too?
I could do that.
Edible glitter.
All I have to say is beware of the blob.
I completely meant this to be this way. Ugh.
Glitter.
I mean, how lovely.
What by that I mean.
Ugh. I mean, it's gorgeous. Okay.
This is messing up my mouse. Come on. Dude.
Oh my gosh. Through sheer stupidity, I sort of made this work.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't call it stupidity necessarily.
I'm shoving the frosting into the holes and it's working.
Oh, hello. Maybe that's what they're there for. It's a
Maybe
pattern.
That's
pattern
how you
for
do
you.
It.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So you just
one of many things in this world that Kelly had to figure out for herself. But
well, you just like you split and you sponge it in. Yeah. That's right. Much like using a caulk kind of thing. Actually, it's much more like using a spackle where you have to press it in. Kind of thing. It's a spackling process. Is basically what it is. Exactly. That's my lemon juice. Okay,
wow.
So I'm going to proceed with 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Oh, you didn't already make your. Oh, so what are you making, Paul?
Did you hear me make a drink?
I thought you did.
I make a little something I call me and Mrs. Claus. Speaking of Michael, the maintenance man, he actually does. I think that was on a sequel to that tape.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like the next year's one, probably 94, 95 year. He does me and Mrs. Claus. We got a thing going on. Oh yeah, definitely. So we're gonna do a little something that sounds mean, Mrs. Clausy. And I'm gonna start with a little Mount Gay. Good place to be. Mount Gay clips.
Oh my gosh, this is.
I'd say 2 ounces of that is a good place to be.
I'm not going to do this with every one of these snowflakes because I'll be here all night. But
that's how they're done. How about that? It doesn't look like that in the picture. That's
no, it doesn't.
Part.
Well, no, because they had a very, very fine tip.
Yeah.
And we're doing this the way you're supposed to do it, but I found the cheating way to do it.
Okay, half ounce of falernum. Made this myself.
It's like fingering a C chord with one finger.
In fact, I am going to tap that. Give it a shake. This stuff does separate after a while. It has many constituents.
Okay.
I'm going to measure this in here because it's a lot easier. Half ounce of the lemon juice. You could certainly use lime. The falernum contains lime juice, which means that essentially we're mixing. Okay.
This is not good.
And that's as far as I got. Let me go back and take a look. What else goes into the me and Mrs. Claus? Quarter ounce of Goldschlager, dash of cranberry bitters. Okay.
Speaking of Goldschlager.
Yes. Schlager.
Okay.
We do happen to have the Goldschlager. This does have the edible glitter. Speaking of things which are edible but not digestible. And this is real gold leaf, so you know what happens.
Oh, good night, Peter.
Hi,
oh, hi, Dan. Good to see you. World Market has a mid-century modern gingerbread house kit. Okay.
There we go. There we go. Ben was asking about this just minutes ago. You can actually buy a kit.
Guess my family never really got into gingerbread since we always had a huge batch of Kitsch-en.
Kitsch-en. Oh, yeah.
Somewhere between thick, soft gingerbread and thin, chewy fruitcake. I can see that. That sounds good. The gingerbread police will be there soon.
Well, there's German ginger cookies, which are a little thick and soft, and then there are the Swedish ginger cookies, which are very thin and crisp. You know,
I'm not going to.
Couple dashes of the cranberry bitters. You can tell they're cranberry because this bottle looks like it's been through the morgue. You can tell this leaks like crazy, but the color is awesome. And it's really nice flavor on these things. I love the cranberry. They're really perfect for this season of drinks.
I probably should have changed.
Okay, so anyway, icing my glass into the shaker. And there we go. So that was 2 ounces of Mount Gay, half ounce of falernum, half ounce of lemon juice, quarter ounce of the Goldschlager. I just wanted a little bit of cinnamon flavor in there. 2 dashes of the cranberry bitters. Shake, shake, shake. What's that? Did I get 10K steps today? Yeah, I did. All right, baby.
All right. I need a good family fruitcake recipe. I refuse to buy one from a store.
Oh, wow. Wow. You made a fruitcake once that was very good.
I did. I got the recipe from like Better Homes and Gardens.
I happen to like the fruitcake from the store, so
well, we have a farm store where we can buy like a legit fruitcake.
But yeah. And of course, there's the panettone, which is a different style of fruitcake.
Yes. All right, I'm going to use.
That did just about exactly what I wanted that to do.
Now, okay. Well,
I have a bonus bit, which I will save very carefully. I'll access that a little later. I'm going to do what she did, and
what did I do?
Top with bubbles. I was
thinking about cranberry bitters. Oh yeah, I think cranberry bitters are great.
The cran are awesome. They're made by Fee Brothers. They should be available at your local liquor store if they happen to be able to carry bitters. Sometimes ours do, sometimes they don't. But most places around the country, it's a cocktail thing. Of course, you would have it in a liquor store.
I feel like
Most places will have Fee Brothers product these days. They can be ordered. You can just get them from the usual purveyors.
Okay, they did it on the
And that's
bottoms
why.
too.
And I absolutely recommend those. Their Boker style is actually quite good. Their old fashioned is excellent. It's very much in the vein of an Angostura. And what else? They make a lime bitters, which is a lot of fun.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
orange is like one of the standards of orange bitters. That is like absolutely fantastic.
All right.
product.
Here we go.
And then of course there's their celery, which can be problematic. Although I think it's very good
Oh, shoot.
in a very simple martini style drink. So
All right, hold the buzz, but I'm almost done.
just be careful using it with mint. Oh man.
So I did one snowflake on the roof, which sort of worked by shoving the frosting into the snowflake pattern, which I'm not sure is what they meant, but that's what worked for me. Okay, they had the peppermints on the roof. Should we?
You can put the mints wherever you like them.
Oh, Amy, we're in Middletown, New York.
Yes. This. Pardon me.
All right. We'll
Cool.
see if they stay.
Hello.
Okay.
I try to secrete myself in this corner here.
Trying to. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Trying to glue them on here.
Do you have like a really thick bead?
Yeah, I do.
Give it a good shove. That's gonna want to look down in some serious.
I'm shoving it.
shoving as best I can.
I'm shoving it as best I can.
Pretty best I can, Charmaine. Okay, to your right
Hold on.
is your drink.
Thank you. All right, hold
Hold
on.
on,
I gotta
that.
hold it.
Careful.
Okay, hold
Careful.
on. I got it.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, hold on.
They
They didn't give us enough peppermint.
Were those supposed to be sideways?
Maybe. All right.
Yeah, maybe
Turning them
that's it.
sideways.
Oh, that will help.
Okay.
Increased surface area
Right.
will increase adhesion.
Could you open those two peppermints,
I'd be glad to.
please? Thank you.
This sounds like the sort of thing that Errol might have to
Oh,
say.
thank you, Gil.
Errol might have to say during a seminar. Increased surface area.
This is so not my skill set.
I don't know.
It's
Sounds like you got to
so
nail
not
it.
my skill set, but okay. And then one more.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, Gilda Cranberry is
I
really
don't know
good.
how. Oh,
And I was mentioning some of the others, which are worth your time. And I'm trying to think of what else they do that's a lot of fun. They do the tobacco.
that
bitters.
one's great. I just put my
And-
fingers in it.
Well, that's just life. It's just the two of us. The tobacco bitters do not contain any tobacco product, which is important because it's actually
Yeah.
illegal to be infusing tobacco stuff and selling it. I suppose without a license, but nobody's doing that. It is actually reminiscent of tobacco flavors, and I think they really nail it. That is unsmoked. Otherwise, you would be licking an ashtray, and that would be pretty horrible. So,
I'll just sit here all night like this.
and it's not like you're going to get smoky flavor out of that. And if you wanted that, liquid smoke is where to go.
I didn't mess up the roof, did I?
Oh, and Errol, it says I'm absolutely correct. Increased surface area increases adhesion. The roof should be fine. That's actually pretty solid unless you're really leaning on it. If you're just
I'm
giving
not.
it a shove, just hold your hand there for about a minute.
These
I
last
could
two are
time
a
that
little.
out for you right now.
No, these last two are a little wonky.
Okay, give it a
I'm just
shove.
trying to. No, I shoved it.
Okay,
I shoved it.
give it a hold. Give it a hold.
Holding it.
Give it away now. Let's see. Apparently it's raining outside. That's what it tells me. I don't care. I'm inside. That's why I'm inside too, by the way.
It was pouring when I was out today. Oh
If
my
I could find your
God.
clock, I'd give you a minute. It would hold down on me when I was out too.
It's with.
I had to go out and get brandy.
Okay.
Next your clock. By the time I finish
Okay.
this, we're going to be
I'll
done.
I'll do it. Wait, I left it. Oh, these two are falling. Hold on.
Hold on. You might need to put some more goop on.
Yes. Okay. Groupon.
Goop on?
Is that like Groupon?
No.
Hold on.
Fortunately, no.
Okay. But that one's gonna fall too.
Where the bloody hell is your clock?
It's in with the weather app.
Okay, that makes all kinds of sense.
It's not your phone. You can put your clock wherever you want. Okay.
I'm telling you 2 minutes. I'm starting now.
Hold on. I I gotta get more frosting. I gotta get more glue. I mean frosting.
I mean, so yeah. Do you want me to grab the bottle of Elmer's? I mean, that's what I'm starting to think here.
We're gonna eat this.
Edible Elmer's.
Okay.
Ben says experimented years ago with a tobacco-infused bourbon. The results were not good.
No.
Oh, the thing is that I think unsmoked tobacco is a really nice aroma. It's like, wow, that's great. It just smells like your grandparents' house, the pouch of tobacco and that kind of thing. And
right.
Your grandmother is like baking cookies, and your grandfather has the smoking tobacco. It smells great. Then you light up, and it's like, whew, damn, it makes a big difference when you smoke it.
This is like when you get one roof shingle that's loose.
Yes, it is. Yeah, the one loose shingle gives you all the trouble. Definitely. Let it hang. Okay. It's like super messy up there now with all that goop.
That one wants to move.
You need it.
This is the problem child right here.
Really? Oh yeah. Can't you just kind of shove that down into the goo a little better?
It is shoved.
It is
shoved. It has been shoved.
I bet that's going to continue to give us trouble, by the way.
It's the problem child, I'm saying.
Problem child.
Okay.
All right.
So
that's hanging.
Goop on the roof. It's goop on the roof.
The goop on the roof. The goop on the roof. It's the goop on the roof from
Wait,
San Diego.
I have some extra over there for my drink, don't I?
You do. If you are done with, then I would be glad to
bring it.
Retrieve for you.
Bring it.
How's that for two?
Oh wow, there's a lot. Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. They're to make room. Mm-hmm.
I don't have the patience for that. I don't either. Oh, it's falling. It's falling. Look at that.
Look at that. It's falling just like that.
It's falling, but it didn't fall all the way down. I feel like there's a metaphor here for our actual house.
Quite possibly.
It's falling, but not all the way down. So we won't do anything about it. Okay. Stay. All right.
Pain. Anyway, I had intended to put some edible glitter on mine, so I will do that now.
Mm-hmm.
And
the roof's uneven.
About 4 squirts.
Again.
And this actually sort of
there's something metaphorical here.
Kind of swirl this around and incorporates gradually, and big fun happens.
Isn't Kelly supposed to be smoking while she's making this at Clark and Ellen's house? You're not wrong, Errol.
Ellen, are you smoking again?
Look at this. Wow. It's a little uneven.
Trouble.
It's totally sliding down.
Well, those mints are huge. They're really heavy, and they don't want to stand. I was kind of thinking that these things would go up there, but not by the picture.
Those go in the yard.
We're losing a mint.
Ah! Hold on.
Problem child is definitely falling.
Okay.
Oh man, what is with this stuff?
You know what? New idea.
We cut those in half.
No, I was going to say.
We cut a notch in them so they actually rest on top of the peak of the roof.
Maybe these go around the front of the house.
Maybe they do.
On the ground.
Yeah, they just kind of sit. Ha ha. They're shrubbery. That's what they are.
Good. That's the problem child. I'm telling you, that's the problem child right there.
Mm.
And all the others are following it because they're followers. They're not leaders.
Yeah, this is the problem here. You have a lot of followers and very few leaders. And actually, the leader in this case is being a pain in the neck. That just looks like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's just going to take a tumble. It's like you set up that array of dominoes, and you trip the first one, and then
Don't curse me, please.
You've seen those displays. Some of those.
Oh, it looks complicated, Ellen. It was actually less complicated than I thought it would be. It's the decorating that's. I put the little peppermint pieces on top because that's the way it is in the picture, but I feel like they used probably super glue in this photo.
Perhaps they were cheating.
I don't think they actually did this.
Well, they actually have these big droplets of frosting with a much larger applicator. So it's this huge amount of goop that they're sitting in.
Well, I did goop.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I looked at that. It's crazy.
Okay.
And they actually have much more.
It's uneven, but.
They have a fine tip applicator for those snowflakes. This is something that's not even in the kit.
Okay, you know what? New plan. These are going to go around the front of the house.
You know, it's your gingerbread house. You can do with it what you
These
will.
are going to go down here.
That's what I think.
And then we're going to use some of these little snowflakes.
They like the plan.
Thank you. All right. All right.
Yes, and Ben
I like it
concurs.
too. I like it too. All right.
It's
So
it's our gingerbread house in the middle of our gingerbread street.
it's gonna be so cute. All right, more frosting.
Eric says you also need to talk like a 5-pack a day mom.
So anyway,
So there we go, hon. Listen, this is the way
we're
you
moving
do
on
it.
to Plan B.
This one is not working the way it's supposed to be, so forget it.
We're moving on to Plan B.
I could
Right.
spend a lot of
Okay.
time trying to make this work, and why?
Would you cut this open?
Glad to. Glad to.
this.
Yes.
We're gonna do some of those.
The little scissors. The little scissors in this are actually great. I have had this knife now for some 40 years.
They've got the gumdrops hanging
Never let me down.
in a weight.
Although
that
the
is
spring
never gonna
breaks, so
work.
you'd have to replace that.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna do some gumdrops on the top. It's gonna be charming.
It's going to be charming, damn it.
It's gonna be charming.
It's going to have charm.
Probably super. I know. It's like
Respect the charm.
they do Errol. The food. The people who do food for advertising. They use glue.
They use glue.
They use
They
glue.
use white glue.
Yeah.
Big bins of white glue. They use that in cereal because it holds the flakes up.
Yeah.
So what looks like milk is just milk colored.
I'm doing gumdrops.
Don't eat it when you're done, you know?
It's going to be charming.
I'm telling you, this is really going to be great. Anyway, I was supposed to be decorating a gingerbread person.
Go for it.
So I'm going to do that. Give me a blorp.
It's beautiful. Look at that. It's beautiful.
It's just beauty. It's beauty. It's wonderful.
beautiful.
It's wonderful, Claire.
It's beautiful. Does it want some glitter?
Damn it, stick. I'm the problem you were having with these things. Of course it wants some glitter. Why even ask such a question?
All right, glitter. Glittering it. Oh, it's already shiny. Look at that.
Okay.
Glitter solves everything.
This is a pretty messy
Okay.
gingerbread person, I gotta say. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough.
That was Clark's crunch enhancer.
Ah, yeah, right. Oh, yes, the crunch enhancer.
Cultivate the Dr. Mrs. Mark.
Non-nutritive crunch enhancer.
It's gonna be beautiful. All right.
Sound like Glendora's mommy or mommy's.
All right. I'm gonna put. I don't know. Should I attempt to shove more frosting in these snowflakes?
I think you should shove your frosting.
You heard it from him. Okay. So this is sort of like
It's really hard to get this frosting to come out in,
when you
in
do
a
a
very
mold,
even way, by the way.
and you like have to press all the stuff into the mold and then you push the extra frosting out.
All right.
All right.
My guy, my guy, my guy, my guy. Red eyes as requested.
Nothing you can do can make me be untrue tonight.
I will not be untrue to my snowman. Gingerbread man. Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The Clark's Crunch Enhancer, as I recall, was a non-nutritive cereal varnish that extended the life of the flake and the crunch. He also had like,
it's non-osmotic.
what was it in Vegas Vacation? He had milk that
Yeah.
was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
This is 10 years old.
I think it was 5 years old. But,
These cookies are 10 years old, kids, you know. So
Are you catching up on comments?
I am right here.
I'm obsessed with art.
Casey says, I step away for 10 minutes and gumdrops adorn the peak. Aha, the things you miss. But guess what? That's the fun part. They appear as if by magic.
The peppermint was not happening.
The peppermints were huge. And you take a look at the picture on the front of the box here, and they have these huge blorps of frosting. Like they've got a much larger applicator tip and a much larger bag of frosting. So that's part of the deception here, is that you can do this, all this with this kit. No, you're going to do something that's looking a little different. But you're having fun actually getting the frosting inside those embedded snowflakes. which is kind of fun.
I'm shoving it.
I'm just shoving it. I'm just shoving it.
Shove it.
We may eventually just buy some sort of candy snowflakes and paste them on. Because,
We have snowflakes right here.
Yep.
That we can paste on.
What, big ones?
No.
Oh, well, that's it. Those are big snowflakes. That's just it.
Stuck to the toothpick. All right.
John is noting that we can dig into our bag of leftover Halloween candy Necco wafers. Great shingles and stepping stones.
Yeah, we can.
By the way, John, the New England Candy and Confectionery Company wants you to know that they are not your stepping stone. Anyway, actually, Necco is gone, long gone. They were taken over by, I think, Ferraro Pan is making the Neccos now. So Neccos live. Ugh. They've been made since about 1853.
That was not for Necco wafers. It was for this.
Yeah, actually, I kind of like Neccos. They're fun. They're extremely durable candy. It's one of those things you could put in a K ration and it would be there 10 years later.
Say, they're made for a glowing substance that fell to earth.
It would be exactly the same as was the first thing. And Neccos are one of the few candies out there that actually have a spice flavor. And that spice flavor is clove. It's one of the few candies that's got a clove flavor these days.
We might have some spice gumdrops in here. We got the purple ones.
Oh, yeah, we probably have some spice ones. Spice gumdrops are clove flavor as well. So that's a very antique flavor. There's very few things flavored with clove these days. And I think back in the day, the reason for such things was because of all the smokers, of which they were like every other person was a smoker in the 19th century. And, your breath gets terrible. What do? You need something really strong to counteract that. Clove flavors. Back in the 20s, there was something called sen-sen. There were these tiny little drops that you could get.
Bragging about how they're going to cover up the telltale breath with sen-sen.
With sen-sen. I think sen-sen was anise flavored. And it was very strong anise, and that would kill that. So, Amy says, didn't I send you Necco wafers? Yes, you did. And that's actually why we have Neccos. I think we might have Neccos because of a candy box my sister sent me, but that would be the other Neccos. But you definitely sent us Neccos. And I think it was the big sleeve of Neccos too, so we have a lot of Neccos. It's a good thing. And if there were like the really small sleeves of those available, I would buy a bag of those and give them out at Halloween because you don't see that too often these days.
Well, I think kids see it and they're like, oh.
What is this? Oh, Kids are always like, yeah, about the hard candies, but they'll take anything, They love that. What I was liking a lot were those little like flavor rolls, those Hershey's. They're like not Hershey's, but like Tootsies. They're Tootsies that are in fruit flavors. And they were off the market for a long time. They came up back with a different name, but they're available again, and they're a little smaller than they used to be, but they're still pretty good. And it's like a Tootsie Roll that's orange or vanilla, or what other flavors did they have in there? There was a lime one that was actually very good, as I recall.
I defy you to do a better job.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Ben's like, I knew the reason I like Neccos. They're fun. And back in the day, they were a very common thing to get in our area because, when I was doing Halloween, I was in New England. So you had those, and you had other New England confectionery candies like Skybar.
Fruities, yes, Troy.
Fruities. Thank you. That's exactly right.
You happen to have licorice, Sour Patch, sugar straws for kids. Yes. Good idea, John. Okay.
Lisa said her grandmother used to have sen-sen kept in the snuff box. Of course.
That
exactly
makes
where you put
sense.
that.
Makes sense.
Yep. Sen-sens. There was also a German gum called Steamroll, which was slightly licorice flavored. That was actually for smokers. And amazingly enough, Pez. Pez was originally designed for smokers. The original flavor was peppermint only. And Pez itself is a contraction of pfeffermints. And there you go. Ooh. So they were designed to be like something in the size of like a cigarette lighter that you could pop a little mint out and like freshen your breath because you've been smoking, you punk. There you go.
All right, here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, John is also recommending Fruit Loops for decorations. Guess what we have a ton of? Monster candy. No, Monster cereal. We have a ton of Monster cereal. I'm not really eating it because I don't usually eat sugary cereal. So we have a lot of it left over. That would be an excellent thing to shingle this roof with.
I am. Okay, we're going to need to like shampoo this carpet when we're done.
Yeah, that's kind of par for the course. John's recommending licorice Sour Patch sugar straws.
Yeah.
We have some Sour Patch things that we got somewhere. Probably Amy. I think you sent us some Sour Patch things.
Good. Okay.
Ben still grabs clove drops when he can find them, which is unusual. I grant you that. There is Adams clove gum is still on the market.
We can still get that.
Yeah, it's not made by Adams. Adams is long gone, but somebody actually took over the license for the Adams products and is making the clove gum, the tea berry, which is actually a very mild mint flavor, which I like a lot. And what was the third one? Was blackjack. Blackjack with licorice gum. You're thinking, this sounds like 2 flavors for smokers. Bingo.
Blackjack, yeah.
Yeah, blackjack was absolutely for smokers. And I think the clove, too.
Right.
But the clove is kind of fun as gum. It's just a different flavor. You just don't get that too much these days. It's like all of those candies from the 19th century that are basically nothing more than molasses and nuts. And there's a lot of those on the market. I mean, there used to be.
Man.
Vermont Country Store sells those. Yes.
Yes,
you can get those. They do a lot of those. And if you are on the West Coast, you want to go to Galco's.
Please tell me Galco's is still there.
Yeah, please. I swear. Galco's is well known as like the destination for soda pop because they have thousands of sodas. But here's the kicker. When we shot our episode
hundreds
there,
anyway.
I think they have thousands. They have the huge selection. It's like the soda pop stuff. But here's the kicker. They not only have that, they have a huge selection of vintage candies.
Yes.
They have a large selection of wine and beer.
Oh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's a good idea, too.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's nice, like square shingles. It looks like shingle material. It tastes like shingle material. And but they also have like an extensive deli, and they're all like fresh meats and everything. You can get a great sandwich there. And what else did they have? They kind of just went on and on. It was really a pretty astonishing shop. And they just stock it well. Amy is actually checking squirrel nut zippers.
Oh yeah,
molasses and nuts, baby. Mary Jane's molasses and nuts. What's the other thing? Sugar Daddies is like molasses. I think it's just sugar, really.
Okay.
What else am I thinking of that does just one of these things? What's the one that is like a honey? Oh, bit of honey. Bit of honey is like honey and nuts.
No.
Actually, those look pretty good.
Oh man, that was a lot of work. Okay.
Yeah, it was. You're tired now.
That was a lot of work. Okay.
There you go, John. We got the roof for you.
Oh, Ellen says, love blackjack gum. Haven't had it for a long time.
Kitsch-en Country Store.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We have a local market that carries that stuff. So we can get that stuff here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Ben is noting that the Squirrel Nut Zipper is not only a great candy, but a great trad jazz group. Yes. They have a great Christmas album, by the way. Anybody who's interested in such things, bingo.
I think I'm gonna. Thank you. It's cute.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
It's probably not going to be complete by the time this broadcast is over, but it's getting there.
God no. Anyway,
but we have something. Yeah.
We need to. Should I fill in these snowflakes? It's a lot of work.
You don't need to do that right now.
Well,
do something that is much more remunerative.
All right. Well, we gotta. Okay, maybe I'll work on the front.
Yeah, work on the front. Have some fun.
This is fun. I'm having fun.
Notice what I'm doing.
Sitting on your tuchus.
That's exactly what I was
sitting on his tuchus.
Yeah, my tuck is doing its job.
All right.
I'm thinking of these vintage candies like that. Walnuttos you can get at Vermont Country.
Yeah.
If you are in New York City, there's a joint called Economy Candy.
We have Adams. Adams has all that stuff.
We locally have Adams Fairacre Farms. Peter, who is gone from this broadcast, actually has access to one of those as well. And they're really cool because they have a huge selection of candy. They have a fudge counter with all sorts of stuff, fresh made fudge. They have a very large fresh market. They have a great like meat and fish counter. And they have like a very wide selection of packaged products on the shelf. So if you're like, well, I'm just looking for some cocktail accoutrements, they have all this great stuff. They have great tin fish. Oh, it goes on and on. Their cheese counter is crazy. It's all very like, very like high-minded gourmet kind of stuff. A lot of fun. Great place. Glad to have them because we can't get at Trader Joe's. It's a shame. Bye, Casey.
Night.
So good to see you. Yep. Let's see.
Okay.
Eric is saying Chandler inner Bob Ross. Well, we want some
inner Bob Ross.
We want some happy little snowflakes on the side.
I am doing happy
And
little
I'm just going to
snowflakes.
grab the large sponge brush here. I'm just going to grab a little bit of that, and we kind of like that's some shrubbery.
I'm going to be going to Michael's tomorrow and being like, can I just buy like pre-made sugar snowflakes? Stick them on.
All I can think of is like Frosty the Snowman. We're like, all the animals of the forest went out there and they made a fire and they warmed up Carrot, So Laura is noting for throat inflammation or sinus congestion. Her voice teacher swears by the following formula. 3rd cup vinegar, apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
2 tablespoons honey. Fill with hot water. Sip as much as you can stand. Oh, so that's like the vinegar honey thing. So acid with like some sweetness.
Yeah.
I think. And the honey actually has other components to it too, which help the whole process. I am very fond of that lemon honey tea thing. There's also like the throat coat tea is very herbal and I find very soothing. And I also find that if the throat is just full of junk, gargle with like your basic medicine-y mouthwash, and that clears out a bunch of crap. It's not going to soothe you as much as it will help you. And then you follow up with like things like the honey tea. That's a really good idea. Cinnamon to taste if you like. That's not a bad idea. Amy says, have a cocktail.
I said have a cocktail.
I think he wants us to have a cocktail. But definitely.
Okay.
Kelly Pete says, aloha.
Hi,
Happy
Kelly.
holidays. Happy holidays. I'm in copyright violation, but happy holidays to you. I will do that for you anytime, Kelly.
I don't think they care so much.
They're probably not. If I'm playing Bing Crosby singing Happy Holiday, I'm toast.
Then they have a problem.
I'm toast. But I'll say that to Kelly. Hello. Yeah, Errol says if I'm not doing anything constructive, can I get his stogie? yeah. I'm glad to do that, Errol.
Go to the living room, get my stogie.
I'm here to serve you. Don't watch out. I think it's a loaded cigar.
The funny thing is, I knew I was friends with someone who studied acting with William Hickey.
Oh yeah,
who was Uncle Lewis. Yes.
He was a real character.
Yeah.
And is he still around?
God, no.
Okay. God.
William Hickey.
Oh, long gone.
He would be like 120, I think.
Oh, I don't think so.
He was pretty old.
More like 90, but still. We have one thumbs up for throat coat. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And there are clones of throat coat which are probably equally good. There was a spray that you got that was like Singer's spray that was full of echinacea and blah blah blah. It was good because it tastes like medicinal bitters. And frankly, if you're like, oh, man, my digestion is not great. Take your bottle of Angostura, like dunk out about half an ounce, a good solid half an ounce, and just down that. And that is a real heavy hit of bitter, which is good. It's very good.
I'm going to hit it with the glitter. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm hitting it with the glitter.
Beautiful, Clark.
Okay. And then I'm going to hit it with some candy.
I will say that like when I get like all up in my congestion head. Wasn't that an album by Deep Purple?
All up in my congestion head.
My congestion head. I will hit it with everything. And I'm like, steam, good idea. Hot showers, a lot of heat right on the lower back, good idea. Vinegar, apple cider vinegar, a shot of that. We actually do the fire cider because you make it.
Yes.
And like it tastes.
I made a new batch.
It tastes like bleep, but boy, I think it's good for you.
Oh, I know.
Bitters, all sorts of bitters are a good thing. Not necessarily in a cocktail because then you're just downing a shot of whiskey, but like just bitter things. The sort of like not cocktail bitters, but like what they call stomach bitters. Stomach bitters were in a large bottle, not a tiny bottle, and they were designed to be taken as a shot.
I need more glue. I mean frosting.
What I mean by that is frosting, and those are very good. And you can duplicate that by diluting your bitters, or better yet, just get something that's like that, like Campari is more of a stomach bitters kind of a thing. Got a really heavy hit of quinine, which itself is actually pretty good for you.
So I think the secret here is a lot of frosting.
Ben is noting he's gone in extreme times with honey lemon bonded bourbon, and he just like stretched it with a little bit of hot water. This is a good idea because bonded is 100 proof, so you want to take that down to about 80, so it's a little more what you're used to. Well, he's enough to sing in the
I don't know. I'm
next
not going to say
24
what
hours
you're
is
used
good.
to. I'm not going to say what you're used to.
I couldn't tell you, but bourbon is really good at about 80 proof. That's what you're used to, and that's a good idea. And I will say that, like, if you have a really bad head cold, like I feel miserable, blah blah blah. You know something? The only thing that's going to make you feel better is a lot of fluid and sleep and time.
Drugs.
And that's the thing. The only thing that's going to make you better, but what's going to make you feel better?
Drugs.
Well, how about a bourbon stone sour? That never fails for me. It makes me feel better. It makes my throat feel better, and I go to sleep. In the morning, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting there. And eventually I'm done. But there's definitely something to be said about ameliorating the symptoms. So, yeah. Fresh ginger and garlic for 15 minutes. Pint of that. Woo! Oh, heavy garlic bed. Yeah, like garlic tea.
Oh, I love garlic. So,
yeah, wait, I like garlic a lot.
Rolling, nobody else could. My God, Jesus, Bethany,
did the room clear out? My dear, did I break wind? I'm actually a real big fan of ginger tea. Just take a really huge thumb of ginger and slice it up, cook that down until you have a real heavy formula. And it's a heavy, heavy ginger hit. You're good. Ginger beer, good idea in that case. Ginger extract you can get in many cases. And you can dilute that down. And it's good to add that as a hit because you increase the burn. And you want that. You want that stimulation. And there's good stuff going on.
This is why I come home from face painting jobs covered with stuff.
Well, yeah, you're doing all this.
Because I'm like all sticky.
Well, you're using glue and you're using sticky candies. So.
Okay.
Eleanor, she wrapped up her damn cat.
See, we should have worn our. Well, next week we'll wear our Christmas vacation.
Pardon
outfits.
me. I'm sorry. That's the kicker.
Right,
by the way, I think I have a refill coming to me.
Ugh,
wow, I'm ripping myself off.
Yeah. Ripping you off here.
Ping.
Okay.
Barkham.
I just got to get the extra. It's like. All right. It's going to be beautiful when it's done. Da diddly yada, doodly boop. Okay.
Don't forget.
Ooh, maybe I should glue a. I'm gonna glue a gumdrop in the middle.
There we go. Gumdrop. That's a good place to be.
All right. I don't want our little gingerbread. I'm gonna put them on that. Base because I don't want them to get killed. All right.
You want to get killed?
Da diddly yada, doodly boop. Okay. What do you think? Green?
I'm really loving bar camp tonight, by the way.
I was thinking green.
Here we go. Yes.
Green?
Yes, for that.
It's sort of tree-esque. It's supposed to be a snowflake, but...
There we go. And a little bit of edible glitter on there.
Let's not kid ourselves. That's not going to work. All right. I think it's going to be beautiful. It's our gingerbread home.
Kelly, Lisa knows that you're really into the gingerbread house. Oh, she's like going to town on this.
I am.
I mean, I did my part to get the caulk in place, but she's going on the decor.
Here's where we are thus far.
Yeah, it's actually looking good so far.
Well,
I'm liking it.
Let's not get carried away.
I'm liking it.
It's looking okay. It could be so much worse.
I'm thinking that this is our usual division of labor.
Things could be a lot worse.
when you need a frame constructed out of like 1x3s, I'm there. And then we get that together looking like something, and you can step on it, and it's in good shape. And then you go to town on the decor because you know what you want. I could decor it, but you know what you want. You can always direct me.
All right, I'm doing the windows.
Our division with the decoration around this time of year is usually she gets the interior, I get the exterior, but I have to participate in a lot of the interior. I help with erecting trees. This year I decorated 2 trees. Wow. Usually I'm busy doing the exterior illumination. Yeah, I specialize in exterior illumination.
I had gigs all weekend.
Yeah, we did. It was pretty busy. So I didn't get into the second half of outside until this past Sunday. We're literally a week into December, and I'm finally getting the second.
I know. I'm like, we're leaving this up until February because I'm not going to be done until January.
Guys, in 2 weeks we got the big day. Come on, But I did actually get that done, and I did actually. The other thing I do is maintain these things because eventually they wear out. Like parts start pulling loose from the things. It's always fun when you plug in one of the candles and you get like this big fireworks show because something's shorting out. And then if you take it down to the workshop and solder it back together. And there's one time where I literally had to saw the connector apart to get it together and then glue it back with hot glue, for Pete's sake. So does it work now? Yes, it does.
Right.
Santa Claus has burned out, I think, 3 times, and now he is rocking down the highway.
Santa Claus can't burn out. It's not Christmas yet.
Santa's got to do.
Santa.
We found Santa on the side of the road, and we took him home. We're like, you can live here now.
Sorry, Santa, you can't burn out until Christmas.
Did my father teach me all I know about exterior illumination? Unfortunately, no. He never got the chance. That was just, the accident of fate. However, I saw houses, and my mother always had a national tree and lights around things. And she had a very fine artistic eye.
His mother was president of the Art Association.
Yeah. She painted, and she would paint. She painted with oils originally, and then watercolors. A long period with watercolors. Beautiful irises. She always loved irises. So she had the eye for that, and for the decor, and for the display. And she always put out a lot of very nostalgic things that we loved.
Look at that.
So I bore that in mind.
We have Christmas trees in the windows.
In the windows. Oh, it's looking good. Yep.
It's like.
But illumination, I was thinking to myself, I kind of learned what I needed by doing it, by seeing what people did and saying, how am I going to make that work? And it's still.
Katie's wrote me up, says, I thought I was done Christmas shopping. Then my daughter had to go and get a boyfriend. Sigh, back to the store. I went, you're a good mom.
You really are a good mom. Yeah.
Now I'm missing the old blow mold Santa and reindeer my parents had first. I know. Well, we need the reindeer still.
The funny thing is my mother never had the blow molds. So that's not in my history. It's not like, we had the soldiers and the candles.
We have a blow mold that my grandma gave us when we were tiny children.
Yeah. She didn't do that. I just think it wasn't like in the thing.
Does the back of the house have to be beautiful?
What, the back of the house?
Yeah.
Yes, because we have the frosting power.
Well, I'm going to do something to it. I just didn't know how into the snowflake I had to get.
You don't have to go crazy.
Thank you. I'm going to do the windows.
But she's having some fun.
I'm going to do the windows.
I thought she was talking about the back of our house, which I have had lit.
Oh, no. I mean this house.
And I would do that again.
You were so serious about it. I was like, I'll do a good job. I promise.
I would do it again because with the LED lights, they last a lot longer. So it's not that hard, When we were all on incandescents, wow, every year you'd have to be replacing bulbs and forget it. Replacing the whole strand. Kind of a pain. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we got some recommendations for She is of the Woods up on YouTube. Herbs, tinctures, remedies, stuff like that. I should scare up the name of the book that you got me that's all about the history of medicine and booze.
I wish I could remember the name of the one that was just like a history of just how much people drank way back when.
Yeah.
It was insane. Like I can't remember that. I got it from the library. That's the thing. But it was insane.
To be borne in mind that if you look at ancient Egyptian cures, they usually involve wine.
Yeah.
Sometimes like grape wine, sometimes date wine, whatever you got. Does it make booze? That was a cure.
Well, and then they would yeah, like they would do whatever the remedy was until they all got sick.
Yep.
You know.
Well, maybe you get sick and then you get it out of your body, and that's how it works.
Right.
It's interesting how these things could work this way or that way. But the simple fact is, it's not like liquor is a remedy for anything except as a solvent to get gunk off your windshield. So how is that supposed to be any good for you if you have a sickness? Probably not, but it might make you feel better.
Well, I think it's a solvent for whatever, temporary solvent for whatever's in your throat.
In your throat.
Well,
on a local basis, as a solvent to like get crap out. Yeah, that works. That works really well. Amy's noting only had the candles with the orange bulbs in the windows. Yes, Irene had those. My mother had those. And,
we have them now.
We do not have her candles.
Oh, but we got some.
I found some on the street, and I said, "Oh, you're coming in with me," and they work just fine. So we just keep those going. And I've actually got LED bulbs in them. Super.
Okay, I would never say that this snowflake is good, but considering I didn't have a fine tip,
it's working okay.
It's shoving the frosting into the channels is
sometimes you got to shove it.
Sort of working.
But definitely.
Okay.
Errol's noting, in most cases, doing it is the way. Yeah, you do not learn unless you put your hands on it, and you will agree with that.
Oh, I know.
And
well, that's.
I'm
going through that right now.
Anytime we try to teach somebody, I say, grab the mouse, and we'll figure out what we're doing here.
Well, that's honestly, like, all joking aside, that's how I learn. If you just like try to explain something to me without me being able to try it, I'll never get it. Yeah. My brain just leaves town. But if I can do it, once, I can do it forever.
Errol was talking about like an electrolysis supply by dropping a lamp cord into water.
Oh, Ellen, yeah. Go buy a kit. It's so much fun.
Yep. Yeah, big fun. Actually, I found on the street somebody had a car battery charger that was like totally toast. And I said, but the transformer looks good. So I brought it home, plugged it in, and it worked fine. I said, okay. So I built a 12-volt power supply out of that because I wanted an electrolysis power supply. And that works great. If you want to actually like de-rust something, talk to me. I can give you the basic instructions. It works so much better than you think, and you can use easily available supplies.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, Ben is talking about like ancient remedies. Wine mixed with poop. Yeah, that's frequently a thing. I got to say, don't eat it. I would say definitely don't do that.
Glue.
Sometimes you're supposed to spread it on your wound. I think that's a bad idea too. Probably, And bye, Eleanor. We'll see you.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah.
In no time at all.
Next week. Hopefully.
Yep. Well, that's the thing, Ellen. I think that we also used to have the instinct to do everything from nothing. To do everything starting with flour and water.
Oh, I know.
And but with flour and water, you can make paste and you go from there. And this is craziness. As you get older, you think, I don't have the time or the brain power for this kind of stuff.
No.
Boy. So if I have a kit that does it, and I got to say, with electronics, I love a great kit. It makes life so much better.
I've also made peace with knowing what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. I'm good at acting. I'm not great at shoving frosting into crevices. But I'm having fun.
But you're having fun.
But I'm having fun.
So the fact remains.
I'm not good at this.
I will say without any fear of contradiction, this gingerbread house kit, not all of them. I can't speak for all.
I've had way more than $10 worth of enjoyment out of it.
But this gingerbread house kit was reasonably priced. It has all the parts you need to go. It does not look like the picture, but what does?
And it's going to taste good anyway.
But it will actually give you what you're interested in, and you can customize. People are talking about Necco wafers as shingles and Fruit Loops and things. So it's like, absolutely. What do you got on hand? Throw it on there. It's easy. You can go completely crazy with this.
I'm enjoying myself.
I mean, with these Cake Boss shows and out there and these competitions, it's nuts. You could go forever on this. Seeing a lot of fun. Yeah. Don's also talking about being a visual learner. I think that.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah. If you just. I would just space out in school. Like, it's like blah, blah, blah. It was like Charlie Brown's teacher for me. Like,
I can't actually
that
listen
way.
to somebody describe things and go, wow. But I can actually read it and sort of imagine it. And I think I can do that. And you try that and you're like, forget it. But if you read it and do it, you're good. You have to put your hands on it.
I have to put my hands on it.
You have to put your hands on it. And I have to put my hands on it too. I probably have a step up from that, but so what? You're not doing anything until you put it together.
Nope.
And thank you for that comment on the salvage. Yeah, I mean, I love finding parts that I think that's a good part. Yeah, that'll work. And then there's the part that's trash, and you're like, okay, into the compost. Throw that part away. But the part that works. A good transformer is not inexpensive, so.
I'm glad this is the back of the house because I think I put an uneven number of candy dots on it. No, it's 6. It's 6.
I think you're good.
They're just eccentrically spaced.
So they're weird.
so they're weird.
Hey, look, Eric knows if you buy 2 houses, you can build a mansion.
I love that. That's just.
Thank you, Ben.
That's so positive. I love it.
Bingo. It's like Monopoly. Once you buy a house, you can build a hotel, and then you can really soak them.
I assume you want to do some of this too.
I'll get to it. I'm like wrangling the comments while you work because you've got this. You're in the.
Oh, I wouldn't say I've got it.
You're in the zone. So
I am in the zone.
You're in the zone.
I wouldn't say I've got it, but I'm in the zone.
Well, so you're going. Don's noting you could tell him how to cook something 10 times. Blah, blah, blah. But if he watches it once, step by step, he's got it. Yeah.
Would you get me some more bubbly?
That's
please?
why cooking video has always been popular. I think some of the earliest television shows were cooking shows. Like around 1947, there were cooking shows.
It's so charming.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Uh-oh. A Christmas tree slid out of the window.
Whoops. What a shame.
Let's stick that back in there. I'm not going to be owned by gumdrop trees.
No.
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 I have a good idea.
Oh, you do?
I'm going to do valances. I'm gaining confidence.
Well,
and I shoved the gumdrop trees back into place.
This is good because I think you've really got this.
Well, I wouldn't say I've got it, but
that was a little messy.
But whatever.
I'm kind of leaning over to do this, so it's not that great.
Paul's like, you've got it. I'm like, that might be an exaggeration, but
all right, so I exaggerate. So whatever.
But whatever.
By the way, tomorrow is our big New York City outing.
I know.
So
yeah, if I write down notes, it's locked in memory. That's why, like, I would always be in school scribbling away furiously. Because, it's like something about getting it into your body like that. Of like writing it down.
Go to the parts. Ping. I love that. Bark him in, bark him out.
Bark him in, bark him out. Okay.
You've achieved the 12th level gingerbread house builder.
Gumdrop trays. Oh, wait. Are they falling off the back? Oh, man.
These things. We probably will need more frosting because it's the glue.
We are
it's
going
the
to
glue.
need, yes.
It's kind of like we need better frosting.
Well, that's what I was telling the kids last weekend when they were just like, "Oh, it's broken." I'm like, "Use some frosting. It's glue."
Kid, you only get one chance in life.
You don't want to look at the ingredients list. It's glue.
I'm telling you. You really don't want to look at what's
You don't want to look at what's in it. It's glue.
You know what holds it together? Asbestos.
Thank you. I'm adding some of these little snowflake
dudes.
Dragées. What do they call these?
The dragées are circular or spherical, rather.
No. What do they call these things?
I don't know what they call those.
It's on the box.
Decor? Oh, I could look at the box then.
You could look at the box.
Yeah, I can make myself useful and look at the box.
I'm
not going to fetch Errol Stogie.
What do they call a valance on the outside of the house?
These are called quins. Snowflake
quins.
Quins.
Snowflake quins.
Yeah, peppermint candies, gummy trees, mini jellies, mini beads. Those tiny little beads are mini beads.
Mini beads. Okay.
Now, how about that? Pre-made icing with tip. Good.
Maxi beads.
Maxi beads.
Right.
Well, that'd be something else, though.
You know what? We have tons of like little sprinkles somewhere in this house.
Yeah, we do.
We could probably bury them.
We could shingle that roof in 10 seconds.
We could shingle this roof in moments. Should we go get some blueberry and just shingle this roof?
Do you have enough frosting to make it stick?
Probably.
Well, step 8, decorate. You're never going to decorate your house. Gotta love that.
Dime, we have asbestos siding.
Yes. Asbestos insulation. Here's the bestest thing you can do with that. Leave it in place.
Yes.
It's inert. It's fireproof. Don't do a damn thing. You'll be fine. If you breach it, you're in trouble. We have asbestos shingles on the house that were probably put on around 1954. They are there to stay.
The back kind of looks better than the front.
Maybe the back of the
I better
house is
spray the
better.
front with more glitter. Hold on.
Maybe the front is what it's all about.
Glitter.
I got to say this about asbestos. Very durable material. The fact that it is slightly carcinogenic is a problem. But as long as you don't disturb it, you may be okay.
The back looks better.
It's sort of like the
it's so shiny now.
The lead solder in your water pipes. You really can't do anything about that except spend a huge amount of money replacing everything.
I'm propping our little
You're probably
gingerbread
not going to do
people
that.
up.
And I think that, the Environmental Protection knows this. So it recommends that you just sort of ameliorate things as best you can.
I'm propping them up.
It's our folks. Hello.
It's our folks.
There you go. Now I can see them. Our two people in front of our gingerbread house.
The back of the house looks so much better than the front.
Oh, that's why. Oh, yeah.
I got nothing. All right. Here, I'm going to hand this to you right now. We still have candy and decorating things.
Errol's noting that he does not have any favorite cigar. He's on the tobacco-free plan. As am I.
Yes. Blueberry. We got to vote for blueberry.
Yep.
We could shingle this roof with blueberry. We still have a lot of frosting in there.
Errol, if we ever meet in person, remind me of how to talk about the tobacco-free plan.
No. Hold on.
Good.
I need some glue.
I have the glue.
One of these trees fell off.
Oh,
okay.
son of a
motherless goat.
Seriously.
All right.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Of course.
Back on the roof with you.
There's actually a fair amount of frosting in here. It's just hard to get out. It's true.
I feel like we could shingle the roof with blueberry and then spray it with glitter. And then add these little snowflakes, and it will be so beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It'll be magical.
So what's the note here from Joe? Oh, yeah, Don just gave him about a water cooler. You know what we did?
Oh, thank you, Ellen.
What I eventually did, because I was tired of the very chemical taste of the water, because it was just too much chlorine and iodine.
Mm-hmm.
They have to do that because the local water supply is flaky. And there's it's a big railroad town. So we've had plenty of PCBs going through town for years. So what we did is I bought one of those water filters that you put on your cold water supply right at the sink. And every 6 months I have to replace it.
Yeah.
And
it's expensive.
It's not cheap, but it does wonders. It's great. Takes everything out of the water. So I recommend that. It's not that hard to install. If it costs a few bucks, whatever. Since we have the lights on, we should go raving. But definitely.
So should we, I don't know, are we going to blueberry it?
Are you going to actually take all of this and spread that on right now?
You sound like you're trying to talk me out of it.
My question is, are you going to do that?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like he's trying to lead me, right?
Well, it doesn't seem to be that easy to get a nice even coat of adhesion.
Well, maybe if we got the brush.
with this stuff.
Why not?
Maybe if you've got some sort of sugary water and
oh,
brush
well
it on.
water here, straight out of the ground to the tap. Okay.
Wow. Hey.
That sounds fresh, though.
I grew up on well water.
It
tasted great. It was just awesome. And then, like, the town forced them to put iodine in, and it's horrible now.
We got 2 votes for blueberry. I think we need to at least try a layer of blueberry.
All right. Well, if you can spread the scoop on, I will blueberry it.
It might help if I had some that silicone brush. Or not. I'll just use my hands.
Well, it's very thick. That's the thing. If we could thin it out, I think you can brush it on.
Just go get the blueberry. I'll just use my hands.
I'll get the blueberry. Don't worry about
Such
me.
a martyr. I'll just use my hands. No worries. There's not a ton of frosting left in here, but frosting is like milk and confectioner sugar, right? We could make more.
We can make more.
Grew up on wonderful well water. Nice. Oh, a Brita pitcher. Yes. We used to have a Brita pitcher when we lived in New Rochelle.
Yep. We had it here too.
Did we? Yeah. I think it got cracked or something. I forget what happened to our Brita pitcher.
We replaced it.
Who has the next drink? I'm up for more Prosecco. He's bringing the blueberry. I feel like blueberry sprayed with glitter. I don't know.
Blueberry is actually unopened.
Ooh! Should we do one that's opened?
Well, we have others.
Frankenberry?
We have Franken. It's pink.
The blueberry is unopened. So we're going to do the Frankenberry. So that's opened. And it's pink. Use a credit card to scrape the frosting bag. Oh, okay. Use an offset spatula to spread a thin layer. Okay. John, I'm so glad you're here. I mean, I'm glad you're here because I love you. And I'm also glad you're here because you have good suggestions. Okay.
No, he's learned from the confectioners.
Yes.
Professionals.
John knows. Okay. All right. I'm doing those. Also, we have the thin tip on here. I'm just saying.
I'm not eating this. Question, what's the Prosecco? We have a Tutela. It's available to us at a very good price. And there's excellent quality.
I feel like
that's all I need to know.
I feel like I'm doing this wrong. But we also have the small tip on here. Hold on.
Look.
What a mess. Okay, hold on.
Who's got the next drink? Actually, I just poured us some Prosecco, so we're in good shape.
Well, you didn't pour me very much. I'm just saying.
I poured what I had, Christine. So
is that it? It's about empty.
It's getting down.
I want more.
Oh, Charmaine. That's the term I'm looking for.
Doing the best I can, Charmaine. All right.
Bad Mom's Christmas.
All right. So I need you to pour some of that in my hands.
Oh, if you have a dowel, you can squeeze the icing out. True. Yeah.
Right.
You're doing pretty well with that.
Honestly, my hands seem to be
the best bet on such things.
You
want me to give a little coercion with the spatula?
No, I'm afraid we're gonna burn the house.
Destroy the house down? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Burning down the house.
I'm just trying to get an even coat.
Well, true. We're all trying to get an even coat. Not an evening coat. Even coat.
Hold on. Don't destroy the house. Okay. So now, let's get in here with some Frankenberry. All right. Let's try it. All right. All right.
Wait a minute, I'm doing really well here.
Frankenberry.
I'm doing really well here, I'm telling you. Thanks, John. Good technique.
Okay.
I think this is not actually an offset spatula, but it is a spatula.
No. Well,
Yeah.
it's a scraper anyway.
I mean, it'll do.
It's getting the job done.
I'm trying to get a super even coat because I want this thing to be all
I
over.
don't want these gingerbread people's home to be destroyed. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get in here with this. Oh, do the special in hot water. Oh, okay.
Oh, now you tell us.
Okay, hold on. This is not as small as I remember it.
This is a one-person job.
I feel like another person could be getting me some more Prosecco.
True.
Hold on.
Another person could be doing that for you.
There's some marshmallow on the floor. But not you. He's like, no, I'm done.
Tell me what?
More Prosecco.
All right. I can do that. It's been a week for the both of us.
Maybe some...
I tell you, I'm thinking of these crazy, like John, you would have really appreciated this facility we were at on Saturday because right sort of in the center of Paterson, New Jersey, it's like this really cool caring place.
Oh, God.
And it's been around at least since the 1940s in a 19th century building and great catering halls and good facilities. And the food is very good, as I recall, because this was like the local police benevolent.
They gave us chicken and waffles.
Like halfway through, this gal comes over and is like, here, it's like, just get him a couple of plates. And it's like, they feed you. Of course they did. You know, I was doing balloons and she was doing face painting. These kids loved it. I was like, oh, I'm so happy to do that for you, you know?
Well, and then on
Sunday,
paid,
yes.
I had a really high-end gig, which was nice. I needed that. That was lovely.
That was a good gig.
Yeah, that was a good
As
gig.
described. I wasn't there, but as described, yes. Pardon me.
I was Mrs. Claus.
Me and Mrs. Claus.
It was very cute. It was very cute. Little babies would sit in our laps and they would tell Santa what they wanted for Christmas. It was adorable.
Babies would tell you that?
Yeah, well, they were
How old
little.
are these babies?
I don't know, 4 or 5.
No.
I mean, some of them were a little older, but...
Well, I hope the babies were not that young because they wouldn't be able to talk.
There were babies who couldn't talk. They just kind of like got their picture taken.
Truth.
They couldn't ask for anything from Santa. They were babies, but...
They got it anyway.
But Santa still communicated with them because that Santa was good.
Well, you described this
Santa
guy
was good. He's
been around.
he was.
He knows.
He's Santa. He's Santa.
He knows. He always knows.
All right, look at this roof.
It's looking much better.
It's a red roof.
Red roof.
It's a red roof.
Red roof.
Oh my gosh.
Red roof.
I get why people do cereal. I'm just saying.
Well, cereal is easy and quick.
Yeah.
And good.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Okay, look at
Once again with the
look at these red roof tiles. Look at this.
Red
roof tile. Red roof tile. Oh. Now I got to do the other side of the roof. Okay.
All the people who recommended Monster cereal were in.
How do you guys find these cool gigs? Okay, so Dime. The film we made in 2022, Ellen Waits, one of the actresses in the film, books people for these gigs.
Mm-hmm.
And she, like, right after the filming, she was like, would you like to work at a carnival tomorrow? It's $200 a person. And it was like short hours. We're like, yeah, we
Why
would.
not?
And
it was literally on my birthday in
like,
2022. I was like, okay, I'm a carny.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of fun.
It was easy. It was easy, good money. And it's like, yeah, and the rest was history.
So here we are. So
I like easy, good money.
But we also started learning balloon twisting, and she started learning face painting. We both learned tarot. And in about a week, we're doing palm reading. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Palm reading is my El Guapo.
I am not happy with the whole concept, but I will do it.
Does anyone know Three Amigos?
Yeah.
Your El Guapo. Palm reading is my El Guapo.
You know these things. Amy says, Santa? I know him. Yes. Yes, you do. Absolutely. I always say, like, Santa. Yeah. I'll ask Santa. Santa, the man, the connection. That's the thing. You got to know who to ask when. Ralphie does.
Although I will say, I know this is completely venal, but
oh, well.
But the thing is, I never know if people are being like, if they're being nasty or nice. Hell, take some more Frankenberry, please.
Sure.
But
here, I put it away.
Several different people were like, wow, this is kind of a young Mrs. Claus. And it's like, I don't know if they're, but these aren't the people at the event. Like, this is not the people waiting to see Santa. This is like other workers, like who are elves and stuff. And they're like, no, Mrs. Claus is kind of young. And I'm like, first of all, thank you for calling me young. And then someone was like, wow, she's kind of a young, hot Mrs. Claus. And I'm like, thank you for calling me hot. I know.
Just saying.
Like, I know. I think of myself as neither young nor hot, but I'll take the compliment.
I'm thinking of Diva's Christmas. Did she say skinny?
But she did not mean it as a compliment, I don't think. But I'm like, I totally took it as a compliment.
I'll take it as a compliment.
I'm like, thank you for the compliment. Oh wait.
Oh, what? Like Mrs. Claus not supposed to be hot?
Like, wow, it's a young, hot Mrs. Claus. And she's like, when I used to do Mrs. Claus, I used my natural gray hair. I'm like, okay.
Good for you.
I'm wearing a wig because will Glendora be joining her tarot readings? Oh, yeah. Trying to see elbow reading.
She should.
Said Gingerbread House, the one where they leave the light on for you. Yes. I'm doing a red roof. Red roof.
Red roof in.
Red roof and blue marshmallows.
No stepping on copyright over here. But yeah. No.
I feel like the cereal is the key.
Thank you, folks. You made a good suggestion.
Maybe Glendora can read tarot cards for us in New Year's. Yes, I love that idea.
I think that we do not have the wherewithal in us this year to do 24 hours. I'll just announce that right now for people who are here who witnessed that last year.
But we are going live on New Year's.
But we're definitely going live on New Year's. I will be alive for at least 4 zones. Probably only for 4 zones, but we'll see. We'll see.
I feel like we should try to do the entire U.S.
Well, that's 4 zones.
So. No, it's like 6.
Well, you're talking Hawaii.
Yeah.
Truth. Well,
I feel like we should try to do at least the U.S.
If you want to talk Guam, that's going to be at least another time zone.
Yeah. I know. I feel like 24 hours almost killed us last year, but
it was a little heavy.
But
I made it through it because we have fortitude and many good friends who are here tonight.
Yes, but we're definitely going live, and we will absolutely. I don't know. I'm sort of feeling the entire U.S.
Amy says, I hope he said Christmas magic makes Mrs. Claus young.
See, like now you're giving me these lines. I was just kind of like, thanks. Because the kids were so sweet, like, and all the parents and all the adults were so nice. It's just the other people are like, well, yeah, I used to do Mrs. Claus, and I just had my natural hair. I'm like, well,
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, whatever.
Guess what? This Mrs. Claus has red hair. You see, Santa Claus is coming to town. The claymation.
They had red hair.
The claymation special from 1970. Like Mr. Claus has red hair. What about Mrs. Claus? I think she does too.
Yeah.
It's also fairly trippy, as I recall.
And the kids were they loved it. They were into it. Because we were not allowed, but like they really, really didn't want you to be seen out of character around the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole event was over, but people were slow to leave And so, I didn't take off my hair and stuff. And like, there was one little kid who just like came up and gave me this hug before he got on the elevator. I'm like, it was so sweet. And it's like, he wasn't like, wow, she's too young to be Mrs. Claus. First of all, does anyone really know how old Mrs. Claus is? She could be like 30.
Now look, she's timeless.
She could be 30.
Just like Santa.
Exactly.
Santa's
Does anyone really know how old Santa is?
Santa's this jelly old fat guy who is, I don't know, somewhere between Jack Black and Alfred Hitchcock. Who knows what the hell we're talking about here?
Jack Black and Alfred Hitchcock.
That's about exactly the thing. I think a little Alfred Hitchcock's a good thing with Santa Claus.
I'm just saying.
If you want the kids to behave, you want Alfred Hitchcock. Sit down or I will nail you to the wall. That's the thing.
Nail it to the wall. Okay.
That's
exactly. See, that's what it's about. Exactly. Been with you guys for New Year's for a long time. Yes.
Yes, they said like plus 9.
Jessica Claus had red hair. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I kind of thought, like, could we do young Mrs. Claus for something?
Eric is noting she was hot in the cartoon. Hello.
So I was talking to Santa, who, honest to God, okay, I got both sides of the roof done now. So look at that.
Hey, Eleanor.
Look at that. Look at that. We're still live. And look at this. Red roof. Red roof.
It improved.
It improved. I could really use some paper towels.
Do you want to just get up and wash? Because that's probably your best bet.
It's going to be hard to do, though.
I'm going to wash.
All right. If you could get out of my way. We still haven't done the sides of the house.
Yeah. We're getting there.
Want to do some sides?
Right. I can do some sides.
Okay. Keep that cereal handy.
I'm leaving
Look
on
at
the
that
side.
roof. It looks almost respectable.
Tacking it up together. Boom, 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 boom.
The roof is on fire. Okay, I'm gonna take off my lights to wash it up. If I can get the lights.
If I can possibly.
The lights are caught in my hair. Okay. Yeah. The lights are caught in my hair. All right.
Bingo.
All right. Pardon me. I'm trying to be dainty. It's not gonna work. Anyway, whatever.
Of course, I'm kind of stuck in the corner here. Careful. The kicker is to have enough abdominal strength to get over to the side here and move drinks around and such kind of things. Yeah. There's that fire!
The roof is on fire.
Do we have a rosemary sprig to make a wreath? We do have rosemary.
We do have rosemary.
We have live rosemary
is
still.
That mine or yours?
It's you.
Mine.
Yes.
Thank
Mine.
you.
Mine. Yes. Okay. So do the sides of the house need shingles?
Well, see, turn it. You can see. Do you? But they have little indentations.
Yeah, they have like windows.
Yeah.
The windows could use some frosting. Oh, wow. Okay. So we don't have
that's the front because it's got the gingerbread people.
But we do have. Which one is which over here? I don't know.
Don't ask me.
After 2 hours.
Don't ask me.
This one. It's on fire.
The roof is on fire. Wait. Oh,
not a finger.
Let's not put that on my beautiful sofa.
Yeah, it's my beautiful sofa too.
Okay.
All right.
We'll do this.
Oh, Gettysburg is back. Hello.
I know. Okay,
after a constitutional, we're good.
I call shenanigans on the snowflakes on this roof.
They are not realistic with this kit.
Nobody could do that.
No. You need like preformed snowflakes to tack on.
Not with the stuff they gave us.
No, you're not making that. So I will be the second to say no. I mean, I don't think so.
And also, these peppermints were not laying on their sides; they're standing straight up.
Look at the amount of glop that they got in the hospital.
No, I know,
but droplets, they've gumdrops of.
But they're not laying on their sides; they're standing straight up.
Yeah, they are. But those are actually the peppermints. Yeah, that's crazy.
What I'm saying. And then they just have these gumdrops hanging. Look at that.
How the hell is that happening? Look at all that glop.
How the hell is that happening?
Droplet, droplet, droplet. You're not getting that with this kit.
How the hell is that happening?
So, calling BS on that part of it. But in the meantime...
You and I are both making stuff. I have a show coming this weekend. Oh, so I'm crafting hard. Oh, Eric, nice.
Hello. Good.
Share the link. Share the link. The roof is on fire. I'm glad we got Prosecco.
We need something that you can actually get through a whole broadcast
The
with.
cereal was the best idea. Now we have a red roof. Red roof.
I lost something. I lost a gingerbread person. Okay, I'm going to put these guys on the side because, well, you know.
Test.
And, okay, we need something in here. So that's going to be this. Blorp.
It's just glue.
Yeah, it's just glue. And this is super, super messy.
Think about that
Get
while
out of
you're
there.
eating it.
Get out of there. I will. You got to eat some to get it out of there.
We did. We used Frankenberry.
Mm-hmm. As it turned out.
It worked amazingly well. Such a good idea.
Nip.
The kit actually come with the instructions. You know, the instructions for like actually putting the house together worked really well.
Yeah, they did.
In terms of decorating, they just said like, okay, great, decorate. You're on your own.
Yeah, they figured that you would figure something out, and if it didn't work that well, who cares?
Oh, this tree is falling out of the window.
Oh, I know. But it's glued in place, and it's so lovely.
So decorate was just kind of like the last instruction. Decorate. Okay.
These folks know fully well
it is what it is.
that you're just going to go to town.
It's going to taste like gingerbread, and it's going to be
With
good.
frosting.
And I've had a great time. So
done.
mission accomplished.
Oof. These things are rolling around.
Oh, good night, Ellen. Thank you for dropping
Thanks,
by.
Ellen. Thank you so much. We love you.
You just save time and use AI to make a gingerbread planet with gingerbread people. Oh, upside down waffle cones make great Christmas trees. Good idea.
Thank you.
It's for the blueberry, but I do think the Frankenberry was a better choice. Yeah. Red roof. It's like Spanish roof tiles. I don't know.
It is.
I can justify anything. I do improv.
Yeah, you do.
I should take a picture of this for our Patreon. Hold on.
Yes, you should. This stuff does not want to come out as little dots of adhesive.
Get busy. Get busy doing it again. Frankenberry insulates better than blueberry. Paul's going to tip that so far it's going to slide right off. See, I know. Oh, all right, I'm getting another picture. Man, we really did that though.
It's a little messy. And
a little.
When you make yours, it will be equally messy and it will be lovely and it will taste great.
No, theirs might be better. Actually.
Well, you know, if it is better, great. Great. If you find better techniques than I've used, I really appreciate them because
this one tree just wants to fall right out of this
it's
window.
really giving you trouble, isn't it? Okay, hold on. There we go.
It just wants to fall right out of that window.
I will hold it for a minute and we'll go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. John, you're probably right. Although, actually, there's so much frosting on the rest of this, it kind of worked. It kind of did. Now, eventually, somebody has to eat this, and there is so much sugar on here, I think I need a shot of insulin before I go.
It's so cute, though.
But it's so pretty. So, Ben is saying,
Adorbs.
Office party's coming up. I have volunteered to bring a shrimp tree.
Ooh. I I love that you volunteered to bring a shrimp
I think
tree.
all parties involved here right now are like, yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
Hello. I could do that with my
I
office.
love that you did that.
Okay.
I feel like we need to do another Christmas craft next week.
Well,
There's
we did this
spray
one, didn't
right
we?
in there. Oh, there's this spray too.
Yes. Yes.
And there's some. Oh, hold on. There's some frosting on the carpet. Well, the good news is this frosting hardens right up. So
yeah, it kind
it's
of
not like
right
it's
off.
getting ground into the carpet. It's just balling up into.
Balls up and falls. I tell you, this kind of thing.
I love the shrimp tree. I think that's brilliant.
All right. Our gingerbread people. I'll put right back at the front of the house.
I can't see them though.
Yeah, but you can see them on the broadcast.
Tune in next week, folks, when Paul runs the electrical for the gingerbread house.
Bingo.
Oreo house kit today. Really?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I could make the electrical work for this. I'm just saying. These are these things. Get down. Come on. Oh, boy.
Is it that time? Wait, did you do the other side?
No.
We gotta do the other side.
Oh.
I'll do it.
Do we have to do it live?
It'll just take a minute. You just have to go over it with frosting. And then we'll have completion.
Wait a minute, I did that.
Oh, you did both. See? Look at that.
Yeah, we're good.
Only one ball has fallen off of each side.
Yeah, that's good. I'll replace it later.
It's beautiful.
It'll be fine.
It's beautiful clock.
I feel like the old man in Christmas Story.
Okay, so
anyway,
I feel like we need another craft for next week.
I guess we'll figure that out, won't we? Maybe it's like felt crafting or that sort of thing, or crochet. I can't tell.
No, I can't get past the first chain.
No, I don't know anything about such things.
Crochet does anyone hear crochet? Because I can't get past. I can do the first chain, and then it's like, nope. Can't What else is there? There's
There are gumdrop trees where you put gumdrops on a plastic frame. Sounds easy.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking
Yeah.
My mind. Why did my mind just suddenly like seize up? Christmas crafts.
There's paper crafts where you just cut like
paper
patterns
chains,
out of things. Yes.
Paper chains.
To put on trees. You can like make popcorn and string it to put on a tree.
We don't need that though.
We do not.
I'm looking like they're snowflakes cut out of folded up paper. We could do better. We need Christmas craft ideas for next week.
Maybe we'll find a good Christmas craft.
Things you can do while you're drinking.
Yes. Which we did tonight by decorating a tree. So I got to say, this is
a crap load of yarn to get rid of. I can knit, but knitting, like, I don't know. It always seems like all the cute things are crochet.
Knitting has a lot of cute things.
I saw someone
complicated
recently on some website. I saw someone crocheted a Simon Le Bon doll, but it was crochet. I'm like,
it was a crochet
that wasn't
doll.
Knitting. That was crochet.
It was a crochet doll. It's true.
Wait, hold on. We got people ringing in.
What did craft?
We got people ringing in.
Oh yeah. What do we got?
Frost cookies. Christy says frost cookies. We could do that. And then we could bring them up to your house.
Yes. You could eat them.
We're going to frost cookies and bring them to you.
Okay. There we go. Done.
All right.
Sold. American. You actually have a cookie stamp that will actually stamp on cookies. I do. And we can make fun things and then we could frost them.
And take them to New Hampshire.
Well, that frosts my cookies.
That just frosts my cookies. All right. But that's good. I have a week to think about it. So.
Go to second. We can do it.
We might have some of this frosting left. No, we won't.
Oh.
We won't. We have to glue those trees in place. We have to glue those.
Pardon.
Glue those
some of this
people
frosting, and it's giving me indigestion. So All right.
Your life is hard.
I know.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah, I try so hard.
I've made ornaments out of cocktail umbrellas.
Oh, yes.
You know, honestly, Casey, who was here earlier years ago, gave us some flashing lights that were made out of cocktail umbrellas.
Yeah,
They were brilliant.
It was like these like big, the big
frost
ornament
cookies
balls.
blindfolded.
Yes.
I like that.
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
All right. I like that.
That's fun.
I like that. Frosting drink pairings. All right. We've already named it. And I'm going to wear my Christmas vacation dress.
And perhaps I wear my Christmas vacation sweater.
All right. We got this. We got this nailed down.
We got a thing. We've been live for almost 3 hours.
What about painting?
Obviously,
we'll paint with frosting too.
Obviously, it is time for us to shuffle off this coil because we got to actually get up early and head into the big city because we have a date with a classic steakhouse, people.
Shuffling off this coil means we're going to die.
This mortal coil. But I didn't say that.
It was close.
So,
love you back.
Hey,
Lisa. Thank you.
Thank you so much. People
Popcorn
who have been here.
garland. I love that idea.
People have been here for 2 and 3/4 hours. Thank you so much. This is an epic. We just keep going because it's fun, and we hope it's fun for you.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah. This has been so much fun.
Remember,
oh boy, you need sleep. Yeah.
I swear to Pete.
Okay.
All of our patrons, thank you so much for patronizing us. That really helps us.
Next week, we're gonna frost our cookies.
If you do not actually patronize us currently, obviously you can follow patreon.com Velveteen Lounge and get to us. If you would simply like to throw us a tip, bottom of the page, Venmo, Velveteen Lounge, there it is.
Cotton balls. Good idea.
I'm not hawking a product this week, but obviously we still have the glassware, the towels, and the records.
Yes.
Let us know. It is the season for such things. We have a Christmas record for Pete's sake. If you don't own it, you should. If you do own it, it makes a great gift. There you go. That's my commercial plug, and that's all I'm going to say. Remember, folks, no matter where you go, and no matter what you do, we will see you soon.
Good night.